Welcome back to Tag 'em and Bag 'em, everybody. As you can see, we got the band back together today, didn't we? We got Miss Jordan in the house.
Hello.
Woo woo!
And also, this podcast goes over because we got Drake here.
You got me.
He gotcha.
Except for we didn't have to kidnap him, so
Yeah.
that was good.
You know.
Not like you did Billy.
Billy's a different story. Sometimes you just have to slap a bitch around. Make him do what he needs to be doing.
You know.
That's what he tells people.
Yeah, he tells her that she beat him up to get him here.
You just got to be the right person. If it's Billy and it's me, I'll just wait for him to find me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Where's that Drake Gallows?
We're drinking. Can I just mention I'm so excited to be with the legendary hot dog guy. We're gonna talk about it though. I'm just super excited.
They thought I'd be insulted by that.
But
No,
he loves
right,
hot dogs.
really?
They thought everybody in the. Are you hot about that? No, that just means
Are you
I'm
hot
bringing.
about the hot
Well, there
dog?
goes my
You're
theory.
telling me I'm bringing money into our business?
Either way, you're either getting paid, you're putting on a good match, or you're selling a shit ton of hot dogs.
I don't give
Either
a
way, you're
shit
good.
about having good matches. I'm just wanting to know if we made money tonight. If we made money tonight, I'm getting some of it, and then I win. So
Yeah, win-win.
Well, there goes
Like-
my theory. It's right out the window.
No.
What was your theory?
I said because Logan started the hot dog rumor. That's why Drake beat him up.
Yeah.
Set his face on fire because of hot dogs.
Oh my
No.
god. Yeah, we'll need to get into that because you're. Yeah.
No, if I do
I
any,
got questions.
if I do anything, it's just because I want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
I believe it.
There's not much more to it than that.
I was like,
just
how do you
wanted
argue?
to.
Yeah, we don't have like an in-depth reason. We don't need it. You know what? You just look like your face needs an ass kicking today.
Bad guys do bad shit.
Yeah.
That's what
Drake Gallows doing Drake Gallows things.
Yeah, that's literally the only excuse we have anymore. It's like, well, Drake Gallows did Drake Gallows things.
Yeah, well, here's what happens. When other people break through the curtain, they clap and they think, oh, yay, we're going to see a good wrestling match. When I break through the curtain, I want people to go, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I can go take a shit now.
What is going to happen now?
What the fuck, Jordan?
I'm back.
You could always just put on a fucking diaper and watch.
No, I mean, that's,
No, I'd rather go get a hot dog because I want a hot dog.
I'm going
real
to get fucking paid
bad.
for that hot dog. So.
you know, the
I
best part.
don't. Well, I kind of do with the VIP. You pay
Yeah.
with that $5 credit. So true.
The best
True.
part about that is, one, people thinking you're actually mad about it. Two, you selling hot dog merch. And three,
Money.
Josie going, I don't think he knows what that means. Like, Josie legitimately pulling me aside and going, I don't think Drake knows what that means. What does it mean? And I had to explain it to him. I'm like, no, Drake knows.
No, so, Josie the referee, he comes to me one day. He says, you know, that's a big insult, right? And I go, if everybody's in line for a fucking hot dog during my matches, that means I don't have to work as hard. I could give a shit less. I don't care. I'm not there to fucking entertain them.
Yeah.
Since we're on the subject of hot dogs, can I ask this? How do you like your hot dogs? Do you even like hot dogs? Yes. Corn dog?
It's a weird fucking question.
I mean, ketchup, relish, mayo.
Chili?
I'm a street vendor guy. I like a bacon wrapped hot dog. I like a grilled hot dog. Needs to have sauteed onions and mustard on it.
Hey.
Dear God, make that a HCW special at the
They can't
concession
afford it.
stand.
Who you want? So we already had fire. Anyway.
Aaron Helms just
I saw
spent
that
$1,000.
Gallows.
Hey, Aaron Helms just spent $1,000 on a hot dog roller and didn't tell his wife.
She's gonna find out now.
I hope so.
Oh my
Aaron
God.
Helson's invest in not being a moose knuckle.
You
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
I'm gonna get a lot of messages. I feel like after
don't make
this.
a big
Good.
single.
They're listening. Hi, take
Yeah,
or take.
it's gonna be like, I cannot believe you fucking said that. I was like, I have no control. I hit start. That is all the control I have in this room, and I will say pause when I have to pee. That's it. That is the limit of my control in this room.
I've known Aaron since he was 15 years old. We used to backyard wrestle in Park City, Kansas. We
Right.
were 3 blocks and 2 houses down from the BTK Killer's house.
Yeah.
I
And,
remember that at the Tattoo Expo. You
we-
exposing that.
We've known each other so long at this point. If he says anything to me, it's his fucking problem. I'm telling everyone.
I know when Aaron came on here, he was telling us a little bit about how everything, like you guys all got your start with like that backyard company thing, the shows that you guys were putting on.
Beyond Your Entertainment Wrestling in Park City, Kansas. We would do backyard events on, I think it's 53rd, where the old Best Western Hotel is.
Yeah.
It ended up becoming a really profitable thing where we had the police show up, and because we were actually taking money for it, we got in trouble for selling tickets. We eventually had to switch to donations, and then instead of donations, we had to start getting permits for garage sales.
Wow.
And then we would give like free food and have like a donation 10, but it was like a wink wink nod nod situation where we would take cash for ticket sales.
Put some money in the fucking jar.
Dude, you could draw 70 people for a backyard event, and some of those events I will go so far as to say were better than some of the independent shows I've been on in Kansas.
Wow.
We were doing really good shit. Like there was production.
You had Temple and Vale. And
no, this was before that. This was way before. They're too young for that.
Yeah, so it was you and Aaron, and there were several of you, was there not?
And Remington, right?
So, well, Rem also came later. BYW was gone. Those guys are all Wichita guys because there was this MWE, Midwest Wrestling.
Okay.
They also ran some backyard events, but it was a independent promoter. I'm not a fan. I don't want to put his name over, but
I think I know what you're talking about.
okay, Dickhead Mangler, not a fan. He just stole a bunch of people's money and wasted a lot of their fucking time. So, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
They eventually made the right choice. Put your phone away.
I'm so fucking. I was trying to turn it off.
They made the mistake of
So sorry.
only going to the closest, nearest, and most convenient promoter or trainer they could find, and then eventually they smartened up and found Billy.
Oh, I gotcha.
So when they got a hold of Billy and he eventually made the Bears Den, everybody was given an opportunity to fucking excel.
Yeah.
Are you
Well,
gonna,
that's-
are you gonna do this right or
I have a question. But I
still
don't
in your
want it
lap?
back.
Put it up.
No, you're all right.
Shame.
Okay, my phone is broken, y'all, and
It looks like it works to me. It's ringing.
Okay, I know. But
You
look at
wanted
that.
to be here. Welcome.
I know, but look, I had my phone on
It's a
silent.
podcast. We're
I
listening.
had my phone on silent for all of my life, and then I
Turned it
cracked
on for the podcast
and then I
Gallows
had
showed up
cracked
for.
it, and now it does nothing but ring. And the only time I had it ringing is for my alarms, and now it doesn't even ring for my
Just
alarms.
to hell with it. Just start
Oh,
belching and
so
farting.
I'm just, I will put it under my thick ass thigh.
Thank
I took
you.
a screenshot, and it's usually quiet. Not to backtrack though. You said you were how many feet away from BTK's house?
Oh, it was 3 blocks and 2 houses over.
Did he ever come to a show?
No, he was the guy who owned the property, though.
Okay.
He was his Boy Scout leader.
I bet he was.
Yeah.
I bet he was.
Yeah. He was really big into the Boy Scouts. When I remember when I was a kid, and my brothers were too.
Well, he was a deacon at the church. He was like a major, like, neighborhood, like, all-around good guy. He was just an asshole to the kids as far as everybody knew.
Yeah.
Well, and then when he was doing his animal.
Oh, yeah, he was a dog catcher.
Yeah, he was hurting dogs or
Yeah,
like
no,
giving tickets for
yeah.
weird shit and acting like he was a cop when he
Well,
wasn't.
he'd have like a lady walking down the street no leash, and like instead of a leash law situation where he'd give a citation, he would take the fucking dog.
Yeah.
And he would just steal dogs.
Well, my brothers at one point were two of them were in Boy Scouts, and one of my brothers and my mom seemed to think that because he was a Cub Scout leader, or not a Cub Scout, he was a leader. When they did the Camp Quivera out there by Larned, like the
Is it pronounced Larned?
yeah
I've been saying Larned for 30 years.
Larned
Larned.
Larned
Larned.
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 That's how
I feel like the
Layered.
same way when Mindy corrected me about McPherson.
It's McPherson. There's no fear in McPherson.
Yeah, she corrected
Mc-
me like.
Yeah, but only people from not this state say McPherson.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I understand you,
Hi.
but yeah, it's Larned. But anyway, there's a Camp Quivera out there, and they seem to remember he was out there with my brothers.
No shit.
Yeah.
Austin went to church with BTK, and he also knew Aaron and Remington growing up. So
Small.
It is-
I mean, it's not a small town, but it was a small
it's
block.
small town heart.
Yeah,
really.
it's a weird full circle world where you learn how all of our lives at one point have intersected in one way or another, or will eventually.
Not me.
I think it's awesome that you guys were that successful with your backyard, like your little promotion that
Well,
you
like,
were doing.
it's funny because I didn't start in a backyard wrestling promotion. I was trained as a professional wrestler at 15 years old.
Wow.
And prior to that, I was trained as a luchador.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was a 14-year-old luchador before I ever had a wrestling match.
Who did you train with for lucha?
So this was 2006 7, 8, and 9, I was training under this guy named Jose Juan the Doberman. He was a AAA wrestler.
Oh, wow.
And then I was training with this guy named Largus Ragnarok. He was basically a Thor gimmick.
Okay.
I reconnected with those guys about 12 years after that, and we ran a promotion in the Crossroads Mall in Oklahoma City. It was called Mid-South Wrestling Alliance, and we did hybrid wrestling shows for another promoter. I forget his name because it's like, if I don't care about you, I don't acknowledge you. So like, no, if like,
No, fair.
my biggest fear about this podcast today is you asking me, what do you think about this guy? And I can't tell you what I think about them because I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Fair enough. It's fair enough because if you don't, we only have so much memory space.
The referee in my match yesterday, his name is Joe.
Yeah.
I learned that yesterday.
Yeah, Joe doesn't like us.
I don't like Joe.
Joe thinks we don't like him, so he avoids. Like, he'll come and say hi to people, like, literally right next to us, and then go all the way around.
What is J short for?
Jason.
What is your first name?
Jackie.
Who the fuck is it? I've been reading Jacques,
Yeah, that's me.
That's the way it's spelled.
Oh,
Thank you.
Jacques.
so I was like,
Mussy.
is he Jacques?
Yeah. No, that's moi. It was Jacqueline, and I don't like the traditional spelling of Jackie.
There's
so
only
I took...
so many letters you can fit on a Facebook profile.
Exactly. So, and my last name is already 750 fucking letters long.
Jason and Jacques.
Yeah, I wish you were an original when you come up with that, but no, sir. I've heard that my whole life. It's all right.
My last name is spelled incorrectly. My first name is spelled incorrectly. My middle name is spelled incorrectly. I can relate.
Trauma.
All like your mom spelled all three wrong.
I believe she sounded it out as we.
Okay, legitimately, because my name is spelled with it's JACQUELLIN, but no E on the end.
My middle name is Michael.
But it's AEL.
Nope, it's Mikal.
What?
Michael.
Oh, that made it hard for you.
Oh yeah.
My middle name is Jewel with 2 L's. Jernigan is spelled exactly how it sound, but you'd be surprised how many people can't spell shit. So
It's because they're dumb.
my brother's first name is Michael, but instead of EAL, it's AEL because it was supposed to be Michael.
Well, you have
apparently.
put yourself into a wrestling space. You have to understand your market. Your market is surrounded by dumb people.
Oh yeah, no.
The wrestlers are dumb, the fans are dumb, and everybody who enjoys it is dumb. And if anybody tells you they're too smart to understand what we do, you're right.
You're right.
We cater to dumb fucking people.
No, you're right.
No.
Like I said this on the last episode. It's not exact. We are not geniuses. We ain't over here trying to fucking
Well, like,
solve problems. We are the problem.
We are
you
diagnosing theatrical violence.
if you have someone saying, you still watch that shit, they should be asking, do you have a mental disability?
No, nobody ever says, "Are you okay?"
No, it's oh, that shit's for kids. Yeah.
I,
No shit. It's for families. It's for parents to bring children so that they can be entertained. We're supposed to just watch the kids have fun. And then
Yeah.
some of these parents, they have way more fun than the kids. And it is because they are what?
mentally disabled.
Dumb.
Sorry. I was too dumb to answer that question, apparently.
I rest my case.
You know what? To be fair, we like it just because we don't want to be adults.
It's fun.
It is fun. So
It's
why
an
do you got to
escape.
ruin my fun? Why? I know that you can have your opinion. That's fine, but don't come up me
Look
and say
over
why
your
are you
left
watching?
shoulder.
It's our escape.
It's fun.
Yeah,
That's the fucking point. It's fun.
life is boring enough. If I can have,
There was a goddamn fire drill in the middle of the show last night. Billy's having a heart attack, and I said, hey,
He
there's
was.
nothing we can do about it. Let it go, and when it's over, we'll get back to having fun. And he was like, you're right. All right, let's get it over with. And then I proceeded to go back into the building and steal 16 fucking vapes.
Yeah.
I threw them all in the garbage.
Oh,
Wow.
they didn't get them back.
No,
well,
fuck
but,
you. No, the rules on the wall say no smoking.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're smoking. If you set off a fire alarm, fuck you. You halted my show. You held up my spot. You fucked the flow of my fucking match. You don't get a vape.
Yeah, well, and on top of that,
Get
Billy
that.
has to pay a fee.
There
Oh,
will
yeah.
be, yeah, when you bring the 2 fire trucks, an ambulance, and a cop to the building, you're paying a $500 fine.
At
that was
least.
a sold
but
out
and this was the
show.
second time that's happened. So the part that pisses us off the most is that can also hurt our contract with Osage.
Well, if it happens, it happens. Luckily enough, so it's a city building. It was the city who came to help the city building.
Right.
Hopefully they understand it was just a fuck up. Hopefully it's not that big. Hopefully there's no fine. The fire department was cool. Everybody was happy after it was over. No frowny faces, you know.
They were hot,
and
too.
I only saw one family leave the event, and it was because they had 2 small kids with them. And it's like, hey man, if we're pushing a 10:30, 11 o'clock main event, like I can't do this. Like,
Yeah, when it happened at New Year's Mayhem, it was cold, so they weren't.
That's
and
what I kept
we
hearing.
We sat out there for a good
45 minutes to an hour.
No,
So-
see, I was on my hiatus at the time.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I operate too. I'm like, bring me in for 6, take me off for 4. Like, let me have a little bit of wiggle room in between because I work for multiple places. So like that way I can honor commitments without like having to cancel dates and.
No, and you also
argue.
run UWO too, correct?
Yeah. See, I'm a promoter for Unified Wrestling Oklahoma. And we run bi-weekly Friday events. We do quarterly prison shows. We do stuff for, we do stuff at, oh God, of course, I'm not going to remember the name of the prison, but we do 4 shows a year for, like, level 4 felons, meaning they are never getting out of jail.
Oh, wow.
So the only entertainment they'll ever have, we have to bring it to them. So, like, we were the first people to go into this particular prison, and I guess I don't want to put it over anyway. I don't want to tell you where or when, because, like, I'm like, why reward all the criminals, you know?
Correct.
Because, like, when I have a new student or a new referee or a new wrestler come in that wants to work, they're like, hey, the prison sounds really cool. And I'm like, hey, I have to warn you. There's going to be 200 people in orange jumpsuits, and every single one of them are either a convicted felon because they murdered, raped, or fucking stole a significant amount of money. Like, these are bad dudes.
Yeah.
This is a dangerous crowd.
Well, you can't fuck around here. So, like, not to mention, if you show up and you have anything that you're not supposed to have, you're staying. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, legitimately, I gotta imagine because we pick up from the prisons, so
Sure.
there's a lot of procedures you have to go getting in and out.
Oh, yeah.
So I imagine you
same
guys have
thing. Like, I have to go to
craziness.
I have to go into the venue with the ring. They have to go ahead and do the mirror under the truck, pop the hood, check for paraphernalia, check for weapons, check for drugs, check for pills, anything, whatever you've got. If you have something you're not supposed to have, if I don't have clearance from the warden in an email that I can show him, I can be arrested. So, like, when I show up with a bag full of tools to build a ring, they're like, what's this for? And I'm like, I have to turn turnbuckles with that. It's a fucking pipe wrench. Like,
Yeah.
well, this could be considered a weapon. I said, well, today it's considered a tool because that's why we bought it. And I don't mind getting shitty with those people either because fuck them. But I'm here. I have a contract. Let me in. Like, the show's supposed to start at 11. You've given me even less time to set up and get ready. So,
Well, and the issue is that we have a lot of issues with security anyway because once you put a badge or a gun on just a Joe Schmo, some of them should not have a badge, and they tend to like throw their dicks around.
oh, that's no shit too. Because like my stepfather works for corrections as well. So like he's in the prison system, constantly talking to me about the shit that he has to deal with on a daily. And I mean, there's constant raids. There's constant when they do find paraphernalia, it's a whole day. Like, you could be at the end of your shift. If you've got 1 hour to go and you're trying to go home, if you catch somebody fucking up, you're going to be there for 6 more hours because you have to sign the documents. You have to be there with them every step of the way. And until they're where they're supposed to be for the rest of the evening, you're attached to them at the hip.
Oh, my God.
So it's like, please don't fuck up today. I would like to go home.
Yeah, no shit.
You know, they can ruin your week.
That sounds awful, because then even if you stay 6 hours over, you still have to come in for your next fucking
Yeah,
shift.
your
so
shift
you're
starts in
going
2.
home. Oh, my God.
Wow.
No,
Shout out Rock and Ronnie.
that is
Good
a
dude.
nightmare fuel. Absolute horrible. So you are on YouTube for UWO?
Quite a bit, yeah. No, it's Unified Wrestling Oklahoma on YouTube, and it's at Unified Wrestling OK Instagram. Everything else is all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most of your shows are all Fridays?
We do bi-weekly Fridays, yeah, like I said, and then we do the occasional Saturday. We do 4, 5, or even sometimes 6 Anthem events, which are these larger events. We treat them like quarterly pay-per-views. They're done in a beer brewery, and there's giant keg stacks everywhere.
Oh, yeah?
Pretty cool event. It's an all-ages show, but, like, there's designated areas for alcohol consumption, and they're mostly into, like, sours and like the IPA type stuff. A lot of hipster bullshit that I wouldn't drink, but
I don't know. You're wearing a beanie.
it's 'cause I
Hipsters
like
love
it.
beanies.
Yeah, they have glasses and beards too, but
You're just not the hipster
No.
fan. Well, I don't see you wearing skinny jeans. You could
I'm
try.
wearing skinny jeans
Are
right
they
now.
that? No, I think they're just normal
these
jeans.
These are
Normal
those
jeans.
tight thingies. They have the.
Oh, those are
spandex in them.
jeggings.
Yeah. Timu special.
You know what?
You know?
I never in
Extra
my
wet.
life would have thought you would be putting on a pair of jeans that would have been stretchy. If you'd have told me that in the 90s,
I'm
I'd
a
have
pro
told you you were a
wrestler.
liar.
If I'm wearing like Lee jeans or Wranglers, I'll rip the crotch out immediately.
easily.
I throw super kicks, so it's like they're gone. So I got to wear shit like this.
You'll pull out, who was it that Brock Lesnar fucking tripped and fall,
100%.
split his shit open? It's like, oh, he likes
Well, like
red
I
panties.
I bought these. I bought these for my Paradox match when we did the non-sanctioned thing.
Oh.
And because they wanted us in street clothes, so I it's like fucking blue jeans. I don't have blue jeans, and I've just been wearing them ever since because I already bought them. So.
I'm like, fuck it, it's comfortable. I can bend over and pick my shit up off the
Yep.
floor without going, oh, crap.
No, I was an oil field guy for 9 years, and I
Wow.
went through about every 3 months I'd go through a pair of blue jeans and a pair of steel toe boots, like rip the crotch out and wear out the shoes. Like you doing that kind of work, you just can't keep them. So
Yeah.
I was done with jeans altogether.
Did you do that down in Oklahoma?
Yeah. No.
Was that during the big oil boom?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met a lot of,
No, I hated that job so much I just kept fucking up on purpose to get fired.
yeah.
When they gave me my papers, I was just like, "Can I go home now?" And they were like, "Bro, it's been like 10 years. Like, are you not upset about it?" And I was like, "I've been trying to get fired."
Yeah, no, I went up to Montana or North Dakota and Montana just after the big oil boom, so I got to see all the towns that they built when the big oil boom
Yeah.
hit, and then how it's all abandoned now. Like you drive through and it's the creepiest shit,
Yeah.
especially in Montana, because you're driving in the middle of like nowhere.
Well, what happens is when shit dries up and like prices change and government changes and everything else just changes, like they just set it and forget it, and then eventually every bit of that stuff has to be tested and rethreaded and it has to be cleaned and doped and capped and all that other bullshit. That's where I come in. Like that's what we would do. We were the inspection service people. So
How did you get into that?
a wrestler.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you say thank you?
No, I was like, fuck you after 10 years.
Yeah, I can't believe you did
No.
it for 10 years.
No,
I've never met a breath knuck that could stick around that long.
Well, the reason why I wanted out of the job was because I was getting skin cancer. I was outside 20
Yeah.
hours a day, and eventually I was getting shit cut off my neck every other month. And
Jesus
I was
Christ.
like, I don't want to do this anymore. They're like, well, we'll get you in a forklift. So they moved me into a driver position, and it's all fucking windows. So like that didn't help at all, and I kept getting sick. And I was like, get me the fuck out of here, because you're surrounded by all kinds of chemicals that can make you sick. You're surrounded by the sun. So when it's wet, it's wet. When it's cold, it's cold. When it's hot, it's hot. You're fucked. So
yeah.
eventually I was like, get me indoors. So I left oil and I switched to alcohol.
What, doing like ethanol?
I work in a liquor distribution service.
Do you really?
Yeah. No,
Do you like it?
Oh, yeah. It's the greatest job I've ever had.
Is it like the one that does with like liquor stores, or do you also work with the
We
restaurants?
distribute to everyone.
Yeah, I had a
Absolutely
friend that
everyone.
did that. He was the one who
From
made up the menus and all
From
that.
the smallest little 5 and dime just convenience store all the way to like Costco's and Sam's. Like,
Wow.
We service to everybody. So.
Well, that's cool. So, do you actually deliver it, or you do use sales?
I'm receiving at this point. I basically run a warehouse.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
I was a warehouse supervisor for a very long time.
I'm not a supervisor. I will not take that position because
No.
it doesn't pay.
No,
So
it doesn't pay, and it's a bunch of bullshit. Like, there's a reason I'm
but-
not doing no more.
you hand me any machine that goes up and down, back and front, tilts, I can drive it.
Yeah, yeah. I had my forklift license. I could run 3 different size JLGs, and then you got your standard scissor lifts and
Yeah.
all
I'll tell
the
you
bucket
something
trucks and
funny.
shit.
I know we're not talking about wrestling at all right now, but
It's okay.
so in the state of Oklahoma, you have to go to the health department to get any kind of license. So in
That's
one
weird.
day, well, like your OSHA license.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Or there's another one that's slipping my mind right now. That's another thing that happens when you get CTE is you can't remember shit. But like my forklift license, my wrestling license, my security license, and then my distribution license. So like liquor license, wrestling license, driving license, and then my like my cleat license. I collected all 4 of them on 4 different floors in the same building in one day. Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't have to go to different buildings.
No, it's crazy though,
Right.
because like I have a stack of papers
Oh my God.
of all these things I have to pay for, and then like in Oklahoma, you have to have a wrestling license, a promoter's license, a vendor's license. Like, you don't just pay for one thing like you do in Kansas. Like, the only person who needs a license is Billy.
Yeah.
And he gets a head count, he puts in the totals, and he sends in his percentage. In Oklahoma, you have to do it like 6 times over, and there's an inspector that comes. Every wrestler has to have a license. They have to present it.
Oklahoma is so weird when it comes
Like-
to
Why
their
is
well,
it
like-
licensing.
stingy?
Well, because you can get money off of it.
Yeah.
But like my driver's license and my wrestling license, they're the same thing.
Wow.
That is insane. That you have to carry an actual
I gotta show,
pictured
yeah.
license.
To wrestle, you have to show that. Like, I have to show you that I'm if you get pulled over, where's your driver's license? If they show up at an event, let me see your wrestling license.
Even so, what do you do if you're in the ring and they show up?
Well, you show it to them immediately after.
Oh wow, that is insane.
They'll follow
Do they
you.
come quite a bit? Like,
Oh, they
to
come
the middle-
every single show because they have to get their percentage. They get an assessment for every show. They'll take their 5% before they leave the building.
What?
Yeah, they get their money. Like, you don't get the trust like in Kansas where you can just mail it in. They come in with a clicker, they head count, they make sure they get their 5%.
That is nuts. That sounds like the mafia.
State regulated wrestling.
That is insane. Like, I've
Yeah.
read some of the laws because
Well,
of some stuff that was
it's-
going on last year, but
Well,
this is crazy.
It's worse in New York. It's
What?
worse in Missouri. In Missouri, they'll take your blood pressure before and after.
Lots of
You have to
blood
do,
tests.
and like we have to do labs. I have to prove I have no hepatitis or HIV, which is I prefer that. Like, no disrespect to guys like Remington who go state to state and just bleed everywhere,
yeah, but it's a risk.
but they bleed on each other all the time. And if it's a regulated state, I at least know before you're going to bleed on me that you don't have anything you can give me. And I know Remington. I have for 20 years. I know he's good, but he would tell me if he wasn't. There's
Yeah.
other people out there that wouldn't fucking tell me.
I have unfortunately heard of situations where somebody did
we've
not
dealt with
mention,
that.
and that's nightmare fuel because I'm not one for like wanting to share blood with anybody, but I'm not a wrestler.
Mm.
But if you're going to do that because we love all of the wrestlers, I definitely want you to make sure that nobody's going to get something.
If you're willing to sabotage my wrestling career and you're willing to harm me and all of my friends and ruin our lives and potentially ruin my future or my family's future or give me something that I can conduct and give to my spouse, our children, anybody else in my home, fuck you. You're not my friend.
Yeah.
You're just a dipshit person who doesn't belong.
yeah. But so
Dumb.
there's the regulations in some states, but some of that just sounds just dirty. It feels dirty.
It's a cash grab for the most part, but it does serve its purpose.
Yeah.
Now there's going to be a lot of people that like Drake likes commissions. No, but I would rather have one than not because then I know you're not going to get me sick,
yeah.
and I know it's not outlaw bullshit.
Yeah.
I've
Fair
shown
enough.
up. I've shown up to some really bad shows with really bad rings and really bad rooms with no fucking crowd, and there was no money at the end of the night. It was a hot dog and an apology.
Wow.
And it happens. And that's just part of the beast. Like, I think everyone should experience that. You should drive 8 hours for a hope and a prayer and leave empty-handed. At least once.
To humble you.
Yeah, I skipped my senior prom to go to a wrestling show that got canceled.
Oh no.
I didn't want to go. It's fine. I didn't care. I went to my junior prom, saw it, wasn't impressed.
You do it once, you're good.
Did not give a shit about going again. My wife was with someone else at the time. I was with someone else at the time. I hated my fucking girlfriend, so I wasn't taking her. So like the chick I
Naturally.
wanted to go, I couldn't go with. So I was like, fuck, I don't need to go. I'll go wrestle. And then when we got there, the show was canceled because the ring never showed up.
God damn it, that just ruined my whole night.
No, not
Well,
really. I
it's
mean,
like,
really. I mean,
obviously
we
not.
went. We found an Applebee's. We went, hung out, ate.
That's what I did.
Bro
when I
time
went.
with the wrestlers is just as fun.
Yeah.
It's the car ride that matters. It's not the matches.
So are you in your early 30s then?
I'm 33.
So you're just a baby. Oh.
Yeah, but this is my 18th year in the business.
Yeah, because starting at 14 is how do you get? Because you grew up here in Kansas.
Well, okay, that 50-50 Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. So how do you get from 14? Like, did you know when you were little this is what you wanted to do?
Pretty much. July 28th, 1998. I was like, I'm gonna wrestle.
What was the decision? What was the?
King of the Ring, Mankind, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense for
Yeah.
you.
I got married on July 28th.
Did you really? It means that much to you?
No, I'm making that up.
Wait a minute.
I was like, fuck
No,
yes.
no.
All his kids are born the same day too.
Right.
It just
No, but no, I do want to wrestle the moment I watch that wrestling match. Like,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you how old were you when you saw that match? You were just a kid.
98, 7, 6.
Wow. I was graduating high school in 98.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that's the thing too. Like everybody's like, man, Drake's a grumpy old fucking man, and I was like, I've been a grumpy old man since 15.
Yeah, no joke though.
I have been a grumpy old man the whole fucking time.
But since you've been started since you were 14, that's got to be crazy for you to be as young as you are compared to people who are significantly older than you and have way less time.
Well, I mean, on that same token, if I started in the business at 14, in the state of Oklahoma, you have to be 18 years old to wrestle. So I was a 4-year vet before I debuted.
That's crazy.
That's why I came to Park City to wrestle in a backyard, because I was out of options.
Yeah.
I met the Thomas family, Bobby Starr, Jay Hollywood, and if you guys know, I don't even know his stage name, Ray, the kid with the afro. He wears the MMA shorts. He's brand new. Mm-hmm. So that's their nephew.
Oh.
I've known him since he was 5.
Oh.
Yeah, so like I've known that kid his whole fucking life, and when I was doing backyard wrestling in his house,
Oh.
he's playing wrestler on the floor with action figures in a ring.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, like it ain't now. He's huge. He's an adult, and
I
that's
was
another
say,
thing.
it's not cute that he plays with his figures. What do you mean?
No, it's just it's not.
As we're
It's
surrounded
not-
by figures. I
It's,
bet
it's
Jay
not
plays.
cute for me because he's a grown ass adult and he's about to graduate high school,
Oh.
and I'm like, this is 18 years in the business for me, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like.
Yeah.
Now I'm an old man. And it pissed Billy off last night because I believe Billy turned 46 last night. Mm-hmm. And he was like, you're 33? And I go, yeah, I know. Like, it's annoying, isn't it? And he was like,
Yeah.
God, I'm fucking old. He's like, but you're fucking old too. And I was like, yeah, it's weird because Billy's like 22 years in the business. Mm-hmm. So we're not that far apart.
Yeah.
It's just the age is crazy. But like, again, not being able to wrestle till 18, I had to go find other outlets. Like, I found events that would be done on native land. Like if the tribe has their own commissions and they have their own laws and rules and police. So like OSAC, Oklahoma State Athletic Commission, they had no
Saying what
they
you
had
did.
no pull there at all. They couldn't even pull up on the property if they wanted to. They'd get arrested if they tried to take money because it's a different sanction.
Yeah, you don't play on the res.
It's a completely different governing body. So like if 15, 16, if I go down to the res, I can go do whatever I want. And I was able to wrestle, but with the blessing of my trainer. He was like, yeah, if you're coming with us, just come do it. And we did one show in Texoma, Kingston, Oklahoma. I'm 16 years old. And the guy from here in Wichita, his name's Bobby. We wrestled in Kingston at this place called Camp Cavett, which was a cancer summer camp for kids that were struggling with like everything from like leukemia, blood cancer, bone cancer, whatever.
Oh, wow.
So like they're on zip lines and shit. They're having a great time. But there's 500 of them.
Oh shit! Yeah. Wow.
And we did pro wrestling out there for those kids. And it was actually the first time I got hard weight. I got cut in the forehead because Bobby had brain cancer. That's why we were there.
Oh, okay.
Because he beat cancer. We did an event, and like we start the show. The first thing we do, he goes out there, gives this big rah-rah speech. I beat cancer. You can too. I snuck up behind him, hit him with a chair. I said, you beat cancer, but you won't beat me.
Oh.
Buzzing.
We get to the main event. Well, we do a double headbutt. He's got a steel plate in his fucking head. I get hard weighed. So I bled so much in front of all these kids that it freaked half of them out. But the referee's like, it's going to be fine. They've seen blood before. And in my head, I'm like, I'm traumatizing children at the moment. But like, I'm 16 years old. I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing. And when the match is over, I'm undressing and I realize that I've bled so much that I can wring it out of my socks.
Wow.
So yeah, it was a very dramatic hospital visit after that. But and then explaining what happened and why I have a hole in my head, like
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember shit. That's what I would say. I don't remember a goddamn thing. So was your favorite wrestler when you were growing up, was it Mankind and Undertaker, or do you have like one that's like
I'm
your
a huge Mick Foley fan.
Oh.
And I was also a heavyset kid as a really young kid. By the 6th grade, I was roughly like 270. I was a big boy, right?
yeah.
So, I had to be creative with how I got like attention from anyone because I didn't want to just be the fat kid, right? So I saw Mick Foley and I was like, damn, that dude won the world title. Mm-hmm. He's a big, heavy set guy, 6'5", 330 pounds. and he's getting over by doing all this wild shit. And if that doesn't kind of like check a box, it did for me. I was like, man, this all these bumps, all these wild spots, all these things he's doing, whether it's the thumbtacks or if it's the chair shots with no protection, if it's
barbed wire,
all the
fire,
wild shit,
all the things.
that's not something I want to do, but it works. Like I said earlier, I'm not interested in having 5-star matches. I'm interested in having moments, and I'm interested in having the people go home talking about me. If I'm the first match and there's 9 matches after me, I want them leaving going, those matches were good, but god dang, Gallows fucked that kid up. What the fuck did Why? Why does he do that?
See, your character to me almost reminds me a little of Raven.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
That's
I had legitimate like blocks in my life where I took great influence from those people.
Yeah.
When I was a young kid, it was all Mick Foley. When I got older, it went from like Jeff and Matt Hardy to Raven. It went from Raven to CM Punk.
I can see that.
Every single one of them are just relatable for me.
awesome.
They're all so relatable for me because they're just a little bit different. They're outcasts. They don't do typical wrestling. Ask Jeff or Matt Hardy to do like wrist lock reversals. It's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not their thing. And every one of them have the same type of upbringing that I had. It was all unorthodox. I did everything backwards. Like 14 years old from 18 years old. Like I was saying before, I was training other people. I was 4 years in the business, never had a match. I had a 25-year-old guy show up when I'm 17 years old, and I have to train him.
Oh, wow.
I have to get him ready because he's going to wrestle in 6 months.
And that was your job?
And then I have 6 more months before I can even be looked at by an audience.
Wow, that's crazy.
That happened more than 20 times.
Wow.
How do you, for being a 14-year-old kid, because I know guys, right? So you got like an old guy coming in, say 25, coming in, and you got to train him. And
He doesn't
they're
want to
like,
listen because I'm a fucking kid.
you're a kid. You don't know shit.
And then my trainer's in the corner eating Snickers, drinking Dr. Pepper, going, do what he fucking says.
Well, at least you had somebody to back you up.
Because I was the only one there with him.
Wow, that's crazy.
7 a.m. Training starts at noon, but somebody's got to build the ring. Who do you think's going to do it? It's the kid. 12 o'clock, it ain't ready. Why ain't it done? Well, where the fuck were you? It's not my job. It's your job. No, it's our job. I was just the only one here who showed up when I was supposed to.
Yeah.
So me and my trainer are over here doing it ourselves, and then when they're giving me the 3rd degree because the ropes aren't tight, he turns around and says, hey, asshole, he was here at the crack of fucking dawn. When you could have been here helping, you chose not to be here. Now that it's done, all you're going to do is get in there and take advantage of it, but you ain't going to thank anybody.
Yeah.
I had that conversation, or I stood behind that conversation a dozen times because I had one guy that had my back. I also had the benefit. I don't want to overlook something. My brother was in the business.
Oh, okay.
When I was 14 years old, my brother was 18 years old. I got brought in very, very early because he decided he wanted to be a pro wrestler. And we had always wanted to be in the business. We just didn't know how. He found it. He was the conduit for me, and he said, hey, there are other guys your age coming up here. They're not in the ring every day, but maybe you can go ahead and start now if you want to. And I said, let's go. So I was in the business maybe 2 years. I believe I was 19 or 20, like licensed, legal, and then my brother passes away.
Oh, no.
So, like, here's what happened with me. Everything my brother should have done, somebody had to fill that spot. So they shoved me into main events in every promotion in the state of Oklahoma, and they forced me to figure it out. I got good, I got over, and I got what I call the pity push.
Oh, I gotcha.
I call it that because everybody was like, oh, man, you're going to... Because basically it was like, hey, we need you to fill Crow's dates.
Yeah.
Do you want them? And I'd say yes. I'd be like, I will honor him by doing his matches and letting him finish out. You know? And then what happened was, instead of like just showing up and doing these matches, I started getting put over like crazy. And it's not just because they felt bad for me. Oh, his brother died. It's like, damn, like that was what was supposed to happen for him.
Yeah.
It was his time. And then for 2.5 years, I couldn't get booed.
Wow.
So I was like, damn, I really need to do something different. And then I get the opportunity to come to Kansas. And the one thing they asked me, they said, you want to be babyface or heel? And I said, I can't get booed in Oklahoma. Please let me do whatever I can to get booed in Kansas. And they were like, what do you want to do? And I said, I have a list.
Wow.
I have a long list of things I want to do.
So you always knew from when you were real little that you wanted to be heel. That was where your magic was.
I'm a fucking mean, bad person. I'm not nice. I don't have patience for shit. I have a student in my phone begging to be allowed in our group chat, and I'm like, I hate you. I don't want to see your words.
Wow.
I don't want you speaking. Like, he's paying me money for that.
No.
Like, you are paying for training, not for a group chat. And because I don't want to hear what you have to say, I'm not going to fucking listen.
Well, at least you're honest.
Show up on time, put in your fucking time, and then maybe you'll earn the right to get my fucking opinion.
That's why everybody says you're old, because you have a very old
school
mentality.
right
You
there,
remind
yeah.
me of us.
I was trained old school.
Yeah.
Like that's the
so
thing.
you're way above your age.
Billy loves to use the term hard knocks. I have no idea what it fucking means. I've heard it a million times. He's like, we're old school. It was me, Handgun Dan, and Billy at the bar last night. And he was like, I need you guys to start being assholes. And I said, what the fuck do you think I've been doing for the last 10 years? He's like, nah, these kids are too soft. And I'm like, they're soft because you fucking baby them.
He said he does.
He knows he does.
He
This
admitted he does.
isn't breaking fucking news. Billy is too nice because he wants to be a father to all these fucking stray dogs that he found. Because that's what it is. He leaves food out for these fucking stupid stray dogs, and they show up thinking that they deserve something, and they have to earn it.
Oh, I gotcha.
I'm willing to be nice to somebody who puts in the time. But like I said, it takes a while for me. I learned that ref's name yesterday, and I think I've worked with him for a decade.
I was going to say it's been at least 3 years. I know he's been in ref in several of your matches.
Who was in the ladder match?
The ref? Well, that Joe, Jeremy. Are you talking about refs?
Who wrestled in the ladder match?
Helms, Arthur A. Royal, Shane Davis, Johnny Faith, Colton Kinnaman, Gavin Bush, Kargar, and the surprise was Malachi Momoni, which was the kid.
The 13-year-old?
Yeah.
You know how much I envy that little fuck.
To be as big as he is?
The 13-year-old kid that got to wrestle in front of 200 people last night in an opening contest ladder match, get over and get the crowd behind him while I had to do exactly what he's doing in front of no one. Mm-hmm. I had to wrestle in fucking backyards because HCW didn't exist. I had to wrestle in the middle of fucking nowhere. My debut match was in Walters, Oklahoma. In front of 6 fucking people.
Jesus
4
Christ.
of them were paid.
Four
paid fans. 4 paid fans.
Why do you pay fans?
Yeah, how's that
No,
work?
4 paid.
Oh, the
4 of
fan-
them paid to
That's
be there.
crazy.
2 of them.
I got you.
2 of them were just kids that came with wrestlers. Like, yeah, my daughter's going to sit in the crowd. Please.
Getting stuffed animals and putting
Yeah,
them in
fucking
chairs.
fill the seats somehow. Like, when your match is done, would you change your shirt and sit down? Like, we need people in here, and no one showed up. And it's the promoter's fault. Nobody else's. Now, when a promoter says, you guys need to share the flyers, you need to cut a promo, yeah, that's their fucking responsibility. Mm-hmm. But the promoter has to promote.
Yeah.
You have students, they need to do it too. But at the end of the day, the promoter's job is to get asses in the seats. It's my job to entertain the people who come.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to be the first person to say, give me a stack of tickets, give me a stack of flyers, I will go get all that taken care of. There are 40 fucking people at HCW in the locker room. There should not be an empty seat in that house every single show. I've gone so far on my events to tell new students, you are not ready, but if you want to be on this show, you have to sell a minimum of 20 tickets. If you can't do it, you can't wrestle. And when you are ready, I will change that rule.
What is how big are your shows down in UWO?
So bi-weekly events, we draw like 100. But
That's not bad, though.
Well, it's because we do it every other week, and it's a small room. The room we're in, I can't fit another body in it.
Oh, so you're maxed capacity.
We are at capacity bi-weekly.
Is that at the brewery or is that at the toy store?
The brewery,
Okay.
if I filled it, I could get 250 in there.
That's still a good
But
sized
it's
crowd.
standing room only, no shit. Like, it is no shit. There's no room to breathe. I've had people in the locker room. Is there anywhere way we could like designate a spot just for our kids to sit, like get all of them in a group so that we can keep them together? And I'm like, I can't salvage the space.
Yeah, no shit.
We don't have room for that. And the only way you draw houses like that is by having people advertise and promote. If you have a show on Saturday and you wait until Wednesday to put a promo out, you might as well have not done it, because by Monday that week, every fan has decided whether or not they're going to go.
Yeah.
And if you don't bother to put the effort in when it needs to be done, You aren't doing your part. I have a thing in my dojo, the DG dojo in Oklahoma City, called the Weekly Promo Challenge.
I saw that the other day.
I make every single kid cut the same fucking promo. They do it their way, their twist, their spin, but I give them a topic. I say, this is what I need you to do. Do it. You don't have a choice, and you have until Friday at noon to get it done.
Wow.
If you don't do it, you don't wrestle. Because every promo sucks, and you need to get better. And the only way you get better at promos is by fucking cutting them.
That's such a good practice, though, because people
Do it.
forget how important it is. And it is, you're true, because when we do our predictions, we do it usually the Sunday before the show. And some things don't get promoted until, like, right before the show. I'm like, okay, but...
If I have to ask where my match card is, why haven't I been advertised?
Yeah.
I'm a fucking main event star. Why am I not on that t-shirt? You want to sell tickets? You want to fucking make moments? Put Drake Gallows on it.
That's true.
Well, we want to do... we got to promote Salina first. We don't want to confuse the fans. If it says Salina on the advertisement, you're not going to confuse anyone again with this. What's going on with you?
I know.
Aren't you in the podcast business? Figure it out.
When
Just gotta shut
a
the fuck
moment
up.
to pray.
I just cry when I go to sleep.
Do
tonight.
not cry.
Just gonna shake. I'm so sorry. Keep going as you were. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the show, Jordan.
You wanted to be here.
Did I? Just kidding. I'm here. I'm quiet.
Are you going to contribute?
I'm scared.
I'm sorry, Jordan. I'd say, yeah.
Can I get a moment to actually turn this thing? I tried.
Please.
I tried. Oh, see, that's serious.
When I got here, I brought people, and I said, turn your fucking phones off.
Okay, I missed that meeting, but it's off now.
Yeah, because you were 15 minutes late.
Oh, poor Jordan.
Poor Jordan.
Drake's like, I'm the one that got fucking interrupted.
We had to start late because of you. How far's your drive home? I live in Oklahoma.
But you stayed a night.
For this. Thanks.
I'm sorry. Remember me
If you can't,
differently?
hey, if you can't bring an app to the table,
I get
you can't
it.
come to
I
dinner.
fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
God, the phone is off. Continue.
She finally said something, folks.
Oh. Okay.
Hard to get a word in.
Because it's my goddamn podcast.
We did ask for it,
Is
to
there
be fair.
is there any questions on that sheet for Jordan?
No.
No.
Came up with her
No.
own. Yeah, exactly. No.
Sorry.
Like,
Okay, and on that note, Jay, do you have any questions for Drake?
I know. When's Jay gonna get battered? Because he hasn't spoke either.
He's very well behaved. I appreciate it.
Fuck.
Sit, boo-boo, sit.
I am sitting. I'm sorry.
It's very hot here all of a sudden,
Yeah.
and I'm crying.
I'm rather enjoying this. I'm not gonna lie.
See? Brother gets it.
I didn't think we're gonna. Yep, I kind of knew this is the way it was gonna go. I should not be surprised. You have no questions.
No way. I think
I'm
I've learned everything I
terrified.
Scared
know.
to find out the
I've
fucking
learned,
answers, aren't you?
It's like,
Not, you know.
Jordan.
Read the fucking paper.
Oh, those ain't questions.
What do you got? What's left?
I didn't write questions. This is the legacy. Who
That's
won?
Well, let's
hard.
get into it. See if I can
Oh,
remember
okay.
who anybody of these people are.
I'm gonna pause.
I have to take a shit because I got scared.
Okay, let's just take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and break down the show. Oh Lord. Okay, so
I would like you to pursue therapy.
Already did and done.
it's in progress as of right now.
As of no.
Oh no.
I got through my divorce. That was the only therapy I needed. And I was like, it was a bad morning, not a bad day. And she was like, you win.
I have a friend who has 2 therapists, and they don't know each other. And she gets off on the fact that she's cheating on one with another. So you have options.
Is that a polytherapeutic
Okay, so
session?
I've gone to 2 funerals of people I don't know since I started dating, and one of the things, it made me super humble. And then after this therapy, like, I went to this funeral thing, and I was like, is funeral crashing a thing? because it makes you super humble. It's morbid. You know, you see in Fight Club where he goes to all these group therapy sessions and stuff like that to be, like, find friends. I was like, is funeral crashing a thing? Because I think I need to go to at least 2 funerals a year to humble my ass.
I don't go to funerals anymore.
I feel like I should pursue therapy.
I don't like going to funerals.
No, I am not trying to bring the mood down, but you guys are body bag people. So,
Yes.
I worked for a mortuary for about a month. It wasn't for me, but since the age 9, I would be confident in telling you I've attended more than 100 funerals.
Jesus Christ.
I think we've attended about the same amount.
Well, I've been a
lot of people
pallbearer more than 20 times.
That's crazy.
And in the wrestling business, you just kind of get numb to it because people die every day. Well, like, I mean, people die every day, but in wrestling, like, you just lose friends because you have so many. Like, so I got to the point where I was like, I'm not doing funerals anymore. Fuck them.
Yeah.
They do. Wrestlers tend to die young.
Well,
And it's pretty...
yeah.
What
No,
they
it-
dedicate to their bodies to keep us entertained, but they end up, you know?
It feels like you're cheating a little bit. Like, if you survive, like, it gives you a little bit of, like, survival's guilt, too, because you lose friends in their 20s all the time.
Yeah.
And it's always over stupid shit.
Yeah.
And it's mostly because of, like, the brain.
Yeah, so we work for mortuary services, several funeral homes, and the coroner's office. So we have to deal with that all day, every day.
Yep.
So I get it. So we're kind of where we're not necessarily numb to it.
Desensitized.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, a funeral to me is just a way for a family, and this is going to sound horrible.
No,
It's
say
going
it.
to sound
Let's
horrible,
go.
and I'm sorry, but it's a way for a family to just blow a bunch of fucking money.
Yeah, that's why I won't have one.
No, I'm not having one.
I
Do not spend $10,000 to put me in a hole
No,
in the ground.
if you think at the end of the day that I'm a bad fucking guy, I've already got a trust and I've got it figured out for myself. I'm 33 years old, but I'm a wrestler, so I know it could die to fucking tomorrow. So every penny that would have gone towards my service, my life insurance policy, everything financially, it all goes towards a Florida trip for my family directly. Like, if you're going to spend 12 grand on a funeral, fuck that. You're going to get fast passes and first class tickets. You're taking my children to the happiest
Disney
place
World.
on earth.
Let's go to Disney.
Go to
Let's
fucking
go to
Disney.
Disney.
Instead of spending the next 2 weeks fucking mourning and shit. Like, mourn, obviously, it's healthy to mourn. You would be stupid not to.
Right.
But if the last thing I do is send my kids to Disney World, like, I would much rather you spend the money on that than a piece of fucking
Yeah,
stone.
just put me in your pocket and take me to, well, they don't have Splash Mountain anymore, so.
Well-
but, like, take me to Universal and let me go see some Star Wars shit. I don't know, throw me in the air.
Whatever.
Who gives a shit? Like, because I do not at all, I have 3 kids, he has 1. Don't spend that money. If you've got stuff you want to do, pay your bills. Go
Yeah, fuck
on a
that.
trip for you. There's no reason you're going to put me in a hole in the ground and you're never going to visit again.
Well, it's like my wife is very very conscious about spending. So, like, I've had to even write it down, like, fast passes, first class tickets, top floor hotels. Do not fucking save a dime. Don't worry about, oh, well, we'll just wait in line. We don't need to spend that money. Fuck you.
No, we're going the
You're
first time.
going,
Make
and
sure you
you're
enjoy
going
yourself.
to enjoy it.
You know, that is an absolute genius idea.
It
because
is.
if I was to leave money to my kids, I would want it to be like, oh, yeah, no.
No.
You want to go to Universal and make your own lightsaber? Here you go.
Well, like,
Okay.
we've gone to Universal. Well, we're Potter people, so, like, we've been to Universal 2 times in 5 years, and, like, I would go back tomorrow.
No,
like,
yeah.
I'm a big.
Is it that good? Have you been?
So we went to Florida twice. I mean, obviously the bloom is off the rose if you've gone fucking really close together.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you'll go once and you're like, this is fantastic. And then it's just like, hey, we saw the dragon last time. Do you want to go see the dragon? You're like, ah, there's the dragon. Okay, next. Like,
Yeah. So did you go to Harry Potter World when you
Absolutely,
went? Yeah.
yeah.
How was that?
was
Like,
fucking
as
dope.
for our first time, did you get your own
you're
wand?
going to think you're in fucking Gringotts. Like, you're going to love it. The only thing you're going to be kind of, like, annoyed by is there's 16 different stores.
Yeah.
They all have the same merchandise because there's only so much merchandise.
True.
But they also have those interactive wands that you can play with. You know, like, you can go down there and make things happen. And, like, if you have a small kid with you, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Me, I take my wife, we're 28 at the time, and we're acting like kids. But that also is just like fucking wrestling. It's like we're forgetting about all of our bullshit. I've read the Potter books 40 times each.
Wow.
I'll get a new book once a month. I read it. I get bored with it. I have a schedule and I have a thing. I have a little bit of an OCD thing. So I'm like, well, I'm going to wait a month before I buy another book. Just read fucking Harry Potter again. So
While you're waiting for
while I'm
that.
waiting, so that's just how I kill time.
Well, Harry Potter books are on my list of books to read before I die. My son, who's going to be 22 at the end of this year, he read all of them when he wasn't even in junior high. I think he was in grade school before 4th grade because he loved them. So I had all of them at one time, but I never dove into reading the whole series, but I loved the movies.
Well, like, this is how, like, deep I'll get into it, and we'll move on, but, like, year 1 is at the age of 11. Mm-hmm. So when my son turns 11, we're going to read book 1.
Together?
We're going to do it together. And we're going to do it as the age goes by. It's like, hey, you're going to have to wait till next year, and then...
You know, that's so good to do, because I read the series of Unfortunate Events to my kids when they were coming out.
Books.
Yeah, and I read the whole thing, and every, month we read one of the series of Unfortunate Events, and then they started making the movies.
Sure.
So then we'd go see it, and we'd compare. I read them all the Boxcar Children books, which are older. Those are way older. You know what I'm talking about. You're older like us. So, I read them.
Us.
Yeah, no, you two are you little young babies. But Miss Jordan, let's talk about you before we get into the show.
No, we don't have to include
Let's
me
talk
at
about
all.
you,
No,
Jordan.
fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Look, Miss
No,
Jordan.
I'm literally here to understand that it's Drake Gallows' show, and I'm just here to commentate on the events if we
I'm
ever
glad
get
you
there.
know your role in this world.
I do. I know my
on.
place in the world. I do know my place in the
Everyone
world.
has your place.
I'm gonna
and yours
give.
is
Hold
there.
on. Look. Okay. First off, Jordan, I am glad you're here. So I'm
Okay,
gonna say,
sure.
I'm so glad you're here. We've
There's
been
a
waiting to get the
whole
band
lot
back
of
together.
exhale in this room, and you're adding.
Hey, Drake.
It'd be cooler in here if you weren't in here. And
I feel that too.
don't-
I was like, did y'all need me? Could I come afterwards when you actually started talking about a legacy? But
I wouldn't go
I
so
just
far.
I just brought I brought the whatever apples,
You give her the
fireball apple, and
You
we're
give her
done.
the Iggy, and she starts fucking shouting. You see that?
I'm like,
I'm
you give
literally.
me my space and I shout, so I'm just gonna back
I'm
down.
I'm literally trying to switch the focus to you, Miss Jordan.
Please not.
Let's talk about
not.
HCW.
Let's
Shall we?
yeah.
We probably
Let's
should.
start.
Okay, well- Anyway, I'm really glad to fucking see you. Can I say that in my own house? Jesus Christ.
so sorry. Did I sound like that? I'm so sorry. I got excited. I told you when I get excited.
This is Abuela's house.
Oh, mijo.
Fucking shit. Well, fucking Jesus H. Christ.
I feel like I'll have more
Not
power if I have the Croc fanny pack. Like,
Hey,
honestly.
you know
Can I
what?
put that on me?
He's just over here living his best life.
like,
Okay.
thank you. Can I put that on me? Thank
Safety
you.
first.
Safety first. All right, thank you.
Chest protection.
Chest protection. Oh.
She just needed a hug, and that's the only way she's gonna get it.
Gotta just wear
Ooh,
it
we
tight.
got in here.
Fuck out of there.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay. We got this. Okay.
You got the blue pills in there too.
He does.
Blue,
Is that cocaine?
Red, white.
No.
Break. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, don't be jealous of my Croc.
So we're gonna get into Legacy 3: Jesus H. Christ, which happened last night at Osage Rec Center in Wichita, Kansas. It was a hell of a fucking show. Hi, Jay. You want to say something? Because goddamn,
Yeah. Because at this point, I've spoken more than Jay. So, like,
he's just over here enjoying Drake's voice. He's like, "That's a handsome man
He's
right
like,
there."
"Oh."
He's like, "That
he
man
wants
has."
to stroke his beanie.
It's not that. It's how real he is. To be fair.
Okay, Jay.
Can I tell you something?
Okay.
If I tried
you
to
have
bullshit
to talk
with you-
again.
If I had to bullshit with you, I wouldn't fucking remember it. So it's
Okay.
like, let's just be honest. Let's tell the truth. It's easier to remember.
Yeah. You know what though? I appreciate the realism, the realistic, because the realistic. Jesus H. Christ. We need to
There
say-
is elastic. It's wrestling.
I'm sorry.
Are
I got
you
super
okay?
excited. No, it's like,
Oh, okay.
look what my chochos can do with this. Okay.
This show just went.
That's why I should go back in the background.
Okay. No, I appreciate everything you've said and your history, and it's very
Sure.
extremely interesting. And you don't have any questions before we move on to Legacy?
No. I'm
All
good.
right. So the VIP match. It's gonna.
I
Jesus.
love them too. Okay, sorry.
Pipe down, would you?
Okay, yeah.
You've said a lot.
See?
The VIP match.
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Somebody go get the fireball. God damn it.
Yes. No, I got this, pineapple skewer? What is
I
this?
think you've had enough.
Okay, so the VIP match. The VIP match is not usually. They don't record it, so it's not on the stream. They do sometimes put it up later on, as like an individual thing, maybe on Facebook or whatever. But for the most part, it's not on the live. So a VIP match ended up being an 8-man rumble, originally billed as a
ladder
6.
match.
Yeah, sorry, ladder match. It was originally billed as a 6-man.
Then a 7-man.
And then a 7-man, and Billy comes out and says he doesn't like odd numbers, so he had to make it an 8-man. Oh my gosh. I didn't know we were going to fight. You want to be ref?
I sure the fuck
You
don't.
have experience, do you not?
How did my headphones work?
You put them on your fucking ears.
You broke them. Turn them the other way. Oh my god. No.
See what you started? You did that.
Did not.
God.
Yeah.
Let me gaslight you real quick. You did that. That was your
I'm
fault.
sorry, Drake was just, on his phone while Jackie was talking.
Checking my monetization because I make money.
Oh man.
It's really anybody else
Oh
sweating?
man.
Just me? Okay.
I'm wearing a sweater.
You know
Are
what?
you fine?
I have a Croc fanny pack on my chest, so I already won for today.
All right, so shall we talk about the Rumble? Oh
Please,
my god.
the
Yeah,
goddamn
please.
ladder match. It's a
Ladder
ladder
If I
match.
can do it, can you
Can we
Fuck it.
talk about
I
it?
don't
say
know.
it correctly?
You know what?
You ever
Punch me, Dickie.
I quit. I don't even want to play anymore. Okay, fucking shit. Aaron Helms, Arthur A. Royal, Shane Davis, Johnny Faith, Colton Kinnaman, Gavin Bush, Kargar, and Malachi Mo Money, whose butt says For a 14-year-old, that's like, oh, okay.
And he is how old?
14.
And he made his debut.
No,
he's
he made
wrestled
a
a few
debut
times.
before, but he missed his match in Salina, so I'm imagining that's kind of why he was in
Gotcha.
something about bad numbers.
He
I don't
probably had homework.
know. Being a kid.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
He's got great hair, though, Drake.
I think we need to talk to Billy about us like using children on the show.
I've
Child
done said that. Like, there's child labor
Exploitation.
laws, CPS, some of these matches, I'm like,
Oh,
But
this
you know,
isn't a
it's
Billy
not like
problem that it's a
Oklahoma.
parent wrong. Hey, if you need to sanction something, you probably should call the parents. This isn't a Billy issue. This is bad parenting. I want to know this kid's
but,
mom and dad.
okay, but maybe the parents don't like the kid. If you
Then
don't
they
like,
need to go to fucking jail. Don't fuck if you don't want to have kids.
Yes, true.
maybe this kid's just an asshole and he needs a lesson. I mean, you remember
I,
what you
put
were
him in a
like.
ladder
he
match?
did fine.
Yeah,
I think he
abso-fucking-lutely.
did fine. I mean, I don't think he's an
If
asshole.
your
He
kid
looks
is
like
an asshole, I would put my kid in a ladder match.
This is
Absolutely.
why
I mean,
you don't have
just-
furniture.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't have furniture. You have no idea. That is literally no joke.
If they have somewhere to sit, they'll try to hang out.
Exactly.
But no, ain't nobody trying to spend more time in this fucking house. Hey, no, I am the most antisocial bitch you'll ever fucking meet. No, you don't need, I don't want to.
Have you seen my wife lately? She left.
I know.
She
And
took the
Was
cars
that your
and ran.
wife? I was wondering.
If
I was
I
like, why
could-
do you hate us?
If I could have, I would have.
That's why I like her so much.
I'm
Keep
thinking
that-
about leaving too. Where'd she go?
He's
We're
like,
gonna
keep
go
that
sit
bitch
and not talk.
hating.
She's like, I'm going to the gas station. I'm like,
He's
I'm not
like-
going to see you for 2 fucking hours.
He's
You're
like,
not-
keep that bitch hating. Keep that bitch hating.
At this point, I don't even know why I'm here, so
Like-
it's fine.
You live here, dog.
I know,
Like,
but I have a backyard. I'm about to go in it.
fair enough.
I'm gonna go hug some trees.
Go get in the bag.
Yeah.
Like Simon did.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
let's talk about it.
Okay, so the
He said shit
VIP
about
was a
competitors.
ladder match.
Got it.
Not a rumble. All right, what did opinions go?
Didn't
Fucking
watch it.
shit. You didn't. You do watch the matches before your match?
No, I do. I try to make sure that if anything happens that shouldn't have, I'm the first person to tell them what they did wrong.
Yeah. Well, no,
Naturally.
but sometimes the kids need that.
Well,
They do.
it's not even tough love. It's just like, why did you do that?
It looks funky.
Not
Looked
even
wrong.
funky. Like if you could have killed yourself, why'd you do that?
I would
You're
love
in the
to.
VIP, man. What are you doing?
I would love to hear your perspective as the matches go on and be like, what you felt was ugly, because I know that is a common thing. They're like, okay, what did you try to do there?
It will be tough. That is exactly what I do. I'm a trainer. I'm a promoter, and I'm a professional. So like, I will ask the questions. Like, if you're in a match that involves you guys trying to win a prize, why are we just killing each other on the outside of the ring instead of trying to win the match? The match began with a ladder in the middle of the ring, and it stayed there for quite some time. And the guys tried to win And that's their job. And then when the ladder went away, it's like they forgot what they were supposed to do. And I'm not criticizing the match. I'm saying that when you get so far into, hey, I'm going to hit this guy, hey, I'm going to hurt this guy, you forget what your objective is. I'm the first person to tell you that when the match begins, you see it happen all the time. Bell rings, guy goes and grabs a ladder. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Because I want to win. I want the prize. I want the out of luck championship so that I can cash it in and win the heavyweight championship. And if no one else is out there doing that, they are doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Because those big spots, those giant bumps, those crazy things that they're doing in these matches, instead of doing them in the VIP match for the guy who paid $15 extra for a poster and a shirt, you should be doing those bumps in the main event match where it really fucking counts, when you have the heavyweight championship on the line.
Yeah.
Again, not to criticize their art, but you have a show next week. You have a show next month. You have another match to consider. You can't dwell on the match you had last night. You got to think about the one you have on Friday. So why did you just drop yourself on your neck? Now you can't walk straight.
Yeah.
Again, if you're a 13-year-old kid, you're going to be crippled by your 20s.
That is the concern that I have for a lot of these kids. I get it. You want to have big moments. I get you want to do big moves.
I had
get
a big
you
moment,
yeah.
and I am perfectly fucking fine.
But you have a lot of training and a lot of years under your belt.
And I've done everything they did yesterday.
Right.
And I'll say this too, because there's going to be crybabies. It was a great match.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked it. The first thing I did when it was over, well, I'll tell you the first thing I did before it started. I went to Gavin Bush and I went to Colton Kenneman. I said, look, other than Aaron, you're the only two motherfuckers in this match I give a shit about. So don't go out there and get yourselves killed. And then I went to the curtain when the match was over. I waited for them to come back and I said, you good? And they were like, we're good. I said, did it go the way you wanted it? And they said, yeah, I mean, other than not winning.
You didn't have any critiques about any of their foreplay or like any...
I
like,
criticized the fuck out of it. But
Who the most?
Listen.
Colt or Gavin?
Do you know that table between you and I during the show?
Oh, you remember me now. Okay.
No, I just know you paid for a ticket because you're wearing a blue fucking shirt. Money.
I'm the one who decided
Listen.
to make them blue. Hi.
Listen. You're on one side, I'm on the other side.
Yeah, obviously.
When there's certain conversations that take place behind that curtain,
Yeah.
that's just between us. That's for us. I can't tell you everything
No,
because
of
there
course
is a
not.
wall we can't go through.
Of course.
Because there
Kayfabe is
has
real.
to, well, I mean, you're using words you shouldn't, but there are certain things that we have to keep to ourselves to keep this business where it's at. The more you say things like kayfabe, the more times I say things like Mizark. Because everyone knows what a fucking mark is. They shouldn't. Now we have to start using carny language so you know even less. But it's not that I don't want you to know what was said. It's the fact that I have a job to do. And in a month, when we have another show that I'm on, I have another job to do. And I have to make sure everybody in that locker room that I interact with physically goes home in the same shape they were in when they arrived.
Right.
So if they're doing things that are going to cause them to fucking not be able to walk, not be able to carry their kid, not be able to drive home safely because they're fucked up so bad that they need help, they're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is entertainment. This is not a legitimate fucking death match. This is us going out there and performing to try and be violent and look violent and harm one another in front of an audience without actually fucking doing it.
And that's my concern because you have so many, like you do the crazy shit, but you have fucking 20 whatever years under
18.
your belt.
18.
Technically, okay. But when you got a kid who, like Malachi Mo Money is 14 or 15.
It's Malachi.
Malachi
Okay.
Mo Money, like he's 14. There is no reason. I understand you want to do these things.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do them until you're absolutely sure you're going to get it like right every time because it's so
Or-
risky.
Or put him in the ring with Drake Gallows. Because I have 18 years of experience and I can do it for him.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why a lot of these junior kids that have just graduated, because most of them graduated the last 6 months, I want to say,
Right.
ish. They've been in with the more seniors. So we got some of the rookies in with Chance Kerrigan. We got some of
Yeah.
them in with Prodigy is a really favorite one for some reason.
Aaron's been with a lot.
I call him the base.
Yeah.
He's the absolute base because he will say, fuck it, let's just do it.
Yeah. That sounded just like him. You could have transferred just into his body. Wow.
Like, a lot of it is in the lips. It's like, nah, man.
Yeah.
But when you got a guy like Aaron, he's going to be like, what do you want to do, man? That's what we're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. It's not, my only job is to make my opponent look good. So if he's like, well, what do you want to do? What do you think? I wrestled him and Ray Leon for 8 months.
Yeah.
We had an 8-month program, and every single time we would discuss things, it was, well, I don't really feel like I'm doing much. And I'm like, that's because you're the base. You're the focus. You're the champion. We're working towards you.
That's true.
We are trying to get over each other to get to you. You are the king of the mountain. You don't have to do much. You should be sitting there watching us scrap for you.
So for the most part, you would be like the center of the story. Like the story's going to revolve around what you decide
In
to
the
do in the
heavyweight
ring.
championship situation, it all revolves around the heel or the champion or the veteran.
Yeah.
He's all three.
That's true. Aaron
There's
is.
2 people in that locker room with more experience than Aaron. It's Billy and me.
Yeah.
So anytime he's in the ring and he ain't working with one of us, he should be the leader. He should be in charge.
He's doing his construction business, what it seems like.
That is true. He did open up his LLC last night.
I would hope so. He needs to do something other than get on fucking cruises. 3 cruises a year
Wait,
is
he
3
has a
too
show
many.
coming up, right?
Some
with his
people
wife
like to play
associated with it?
pirate, sir. So we like rum.
Have you seen Aaron?
Yes.
He's had enough.
I don't know. He's just trying to live it. Isn't it you that said we're just here to have fucking fun? We're just trying
Yeah,
to be big kids.
here in the ring. We're
You
trying
don't
to
like
keep...
cruises? Or are you scared of water?
No, I fucking love cruises, but I think 3 a year is insane. I think you go on one every couple of years. You don't take your kids, and you forget all
ain't
your
old yet.
responsibilities.
Look. If I could do 3 cruises, if I could afford to do 3 cruises a year, you bet your bitch ass, my ass will be in a fucking boat
The ideal vacation for me is sending everyone else away and me staying in my house.
in the middle of a fucking nowhere.
Give me a fucking good show to watch, stock the fridge, and leave me alone.
I would like to go. I like nature, so animals, but no people.
Yeah, that's fine, too.
That's my idea. Like if I can go talk to a cow and I don't have to talk to people.
Send me down to South OKC, or not OKC. Send me down to South Oklahoma, like Texas border, Texoma.
Oh, yeah.
Or send me out to like Broken Bow in the middle of nowhere, where it's like Sasquatch country, cabins and woods, and a whole lot of nothing.
I went out to the where Oklahoma gets like really almost like the Flint Hills, like mountainy. I can't remember the name of the town off the top of my head. It got hit by a tornado a couple of years ago. Yeah, out there where the reses are. Send me out there. I'm good.
Yep, you're talking Seminole, Wewoka.
Yeah, that area.
Yeah.
Where it's real fucking pretty. Let me go discover shit that ain't. I don't think.
Chickasha.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you get to that section of the world, like that's all reservation, and every single city on that side of the state line, like every single one of them are spelled not like the way they sound. Like every single one of them are really, really weird.
Yeah, kind of
And,
like Kansas and learned.
Learned.
What do you want to ask people what they learned? Like, what did you learn? Apparently not how to fucking spell.
No.
You're like, I don't want to talk to people at all.
No, I'm from Emporia. When I was a kid, it was Overbrook, Kansas, Redding, Kansas. Went to Appanoose Elementary School. There was one other town I was in a lot. So it's actually just a street. It's called Vassar.
Oh yeah.
And so
Actually been there.
Pomona Lake. I was raised on Pomona Lake, so like I spent a lot of time out there.
You a small town guy.
Yeah, no, all we like.
Like every
I was pretty much raised in a basement, and like we had 3 VHS tapes to choose from. Like that was how we hang out.
What were them?
That
the
makes
3?
sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was that's a great question actually. It was Jurassic Park, Titanic, and Mrs. Doubtfire.
You know what though? I'm not even mad about this selection.
That was
Like-
I'm not. You got your comedy, you got your horror, and you got your drama.
All
it's-
you need to survive in humanity.
box television with a knob, and we had the color or black and white option on the front of
Wow,
it.
you had the TV we had. I was like, do you want to watch? Like, yeah, that's where you get like the Titanic. Put it on black and white, just so you feel like you're doing something
pretty much
cool.
anything else I did as a kid that age, like when it was that time of my life, it was either that or it was like climbing in haylofts.
Yeah,
Like, that was what calm down.
like some of the crazy shit I did. I lived on a dairy farm, and I used to jump off the very top of it. So when you have a hay barn, like we had 150 count.
Yeah,
hay. We jumped off into the bed of a truck, and then the last time me and my brother jumped, I noticed something shiny in the corner of
Sure.
my eye. It was a fucking pitchfork up,
Damn.
like literally right next to us. I was like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Yeah,
God bless.
so we had the it's not in existence anymore, but at the time it was called the Bulmer Grain Elevator. Mm-hmm. And it's Overbrook, Kansas. We had a beef farm,
Oh, okay.
roughly 800 head of cattle at a time, over 1,200 acres.
Wow.
Big fucking property out in the middle of nowhere.
So you know how I grew up then.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. You had beef farm though, so what kind of cows did you... Was it just
I want to say Hereford. I don't remember.
the brown or more Jersey-ish?
Brown and black.
Yep. Ours were the, dairy cows, and it was 150 head, but I can't even imagine dealing
Well,
with
it's
that load of
family
shit.
business. So like, my father's a twin, so it's like dad would go to one, uncle would go to the other, cousins would go to the other, and it's constantly just calling cattle, counting
Yeah.
grain elevator shit, feeding cows,
Dude.
birthing calves all the time.
Going
10
out
years-
and getting the bucket
Well,
truck
like-
so you can get the
well,
cow out
like-
of the fucking mud.
Well, yeah, that, and then like spending like most of my young childhood like with my arm halfway up a cow, pulling calves out. Like,
or down a baby's throat because it wanted to suck your entire arm in while you're bottle feeding it,
Nah,
trying to
that's
get it
fucking
off of
gnarly.
mama.
You ever birthed a cow?
Yeah.
I sure have.
I
it.
have, but raising
Sure
cows,
fucking have it.
No,
baby
well,
cows are the best.
Well, the thing about being
I don't even know what a cow is.
Well, the thing about being a young child is you can fit both arms all the way up in a cow's vagina,
To switch it.
and you can spin it and pull it out
Yeah.
just like a
One leg at a time.
I mean, if you can get an ear, pull.
How many cows have you birthed?
Huh?
How many cows?
More
have
than 100.
Yeah.
I'd
Did you have you ever had to do where you had to hook a chain
a
to
train to
no,
a cow?
chain.
Oh,
We use a
Or
rope.
one. Yeah. Did you guys use a rope?
We use a rope. Yeah.
I've seen them where they had to use it. Well, she had twins,
Yeah.
unfortunately, and she was a dairy cow, so there was not a whole lot of room, so we
No,
had to
no.
hook the chain and.
No shit. What it was is a very thick. Just I couldn't even tell you, but it was a big ass rope.
Nylon type.
Basically, make you a little noose, wrap it around the ankles.
Yep.
Hook it to the tractor. Pull.
Yeah. Oh, so we did the same thing. Only we
I'm
used a
9. I
chain.
couldn't do it.
Yeah, we used a chain. Well, because when if you've never given birth, you're pulling against a cow that's not really trying to push,
Right.
and that's a whole thing. So you know a lot of the shit I had to. Yeah.
Yeah, so I moved from the middle of nowhere, fucking with cattle, being knee deep in shit for several years, to Oklahoma City and getting like transitioned into like metropolis living. Like,
Wow. So you're like a little Clark Kent.
well, kinda, because like we went from absolutely no neighbors to you could reach out your window and touch your neighbor's house.
Ew.
That shit sucked.
That sounds
And
horrible.
I didn't enjoy that at all. And then it was from rent month to month, and then eventually found a place in a little bit south of OKC where I was eventually like finishing out school and shit. Like it was like trailer parks going forward.
Yeah. Hey,
Pretty much.
look, I've done that life too.
I didn't mind trailer parks. Trailer parks were cool.
Yeah, they're not, if you get in the right one, it's not a bad living at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so the VIP match. What did you think, dear?
I thought we already talked about that.
We did not.
It's
Oh.
over.
We did not. Well, we're gonna actually call.
I thought it was pretty good. I did feel like I don't know. Right? Can I say who the winner was?
Yeah,
Like Gavin. Like Gavin won.
It was yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't know what order we're going in thoughts and
No,
then the
absolutely.
winner. But
Share your. Go ahead.
Gavin won.
Right
Yay.
man should have. The right man that should have won. Gavin's over.
But he lost it. So
Doesn't matter.
Okay, that comes quite a bit later. What did you think of the ladder match, dear?
yeah,
I thought it was chaotic. It was hard to keep up with everything.
There
it was a
so-
lot
There was
happening.
a lot
Yeah,
happening.
there's at any one time there was 4 spots going on at one time, and
But-
that is really really hard to follow.
It was a good way to kick off Legacy, though. This
Oh,
is
absolutely.
the WrestleMania of HCW, and it was a good way to kick it off. And I
is a
respect
lot.
everyone that put their bodies through. The 14-year-old, did you make sure your homework was done? Like,
Well, I mean, his parents were there. He had supporters. They were shooting
So-
money guns.
That's fun.
oh, that's fun. When he's the one that came out and did
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah.
I thought he was like, I was like, boo,
Yeah.
boo. But I respect someone that had that charisma.
Why are we booing him? We don't know if
I-
he's a heel.
Because the money was fake.
Well, true enough. I did get a fake 50.
We got $51.
We got 50,
In fake money.
$51.
It
taking
gave me
that shit.
Dick Richards energy.
Fair enough. Did we enjoy the ladder match?
I did.
I enjoyed it when Dickie left. I kind of wish he would have stayed.
So we
gone.
had.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that was for the
The
Out
locker
of Luck
room's really
title,
crowded.
right?
Yep.
Because Aaron hurt Jose when Jose won.
Right,
last
so
month.
we had to put it because
Back up,
Mitch
right.
Onyx cashed it in, so it was vacated. And so that was for the Out of Luck title. So Gavin, yes, does end up eventually getting up, climbing up the ladder, and winning the Out
Well,
of
You
Luck.
Shane
know,
Davis
it
actually
was
put him
like
on
that-
his shoulders and lifted him up.
Right. Oh, because Dickie came out.
Yeah, and which was that cringe moment? We're like, "Fuck, what is that?" Okay, you fucker, you're so good. We get it.
First off, who let Dickie in the fucking building?
Like,
Fire alarm.
The
fire alarm.
That didn't come on till quite a bit later.
We'll find out. I have a theory about that. We'll talk about it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So Gavin Bush weasels his way up with the surprising help, because Dickie comes out and he's like cheering for Johnny
He
Faith,
goozles a
which
few.
is fucking weird. I'm like, why are you of all people?
He's trying to be on the good side.
Yeah, but then
Why should have looked at Jackie and was like, I'm so confused now.
I know,
What
right?
the hell's going on?
so he's cheering for Johnny Faith, and Johnny goes up on the ladder, and then fucking Dickie gave him the weirdest gooch you had ever seen in your life. Like, I don't know what that was, but he hit him in the balls. So Johnny's off the ladder, and then Shane Davis gets Gavin and puts him on his shoulder and pushes him up. So Gavin climbs up and he gets the fucking belt. So for all of 35 seconds, Gavin is our out of luck champion, and we all went, "Who the fuck decided this shit?"
I kind of liked
Right
it,
man
though.
won. The fucking right man won.
I kind of liked it, though. Like, Gavin dedicates. He's hard. I love him as a heel.
What
He's
does
my
that
favorite-
fucking mean?
He's my favorite heel to like. So I feel it was well worth.
I don't
but
know
it
that
was
we're
one
ready
of-
for Gavin's reign.
No, he should be heavyweight champion. Absolutely. They should put him in Chance's
You're gonna
spot.
hold up, Gavin Bush
Yeah.
as the heavyweight champion.
No, it doesn't even say that on the belt.
How many matches has he won, like, fair and square, though?
None. He's never won a match fair
That's
and
called
square.
hook or by crook. It doesn't fucking matter. It's wrestling.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Ref
won.
didn't see it.
It didn't
It
happen.
never happened.
The ref's word is final. So I think this may be our second shortest out of luck championship reign. I think Logan still holds the shortest.
Yeah, because he cashed it in that night.
Like immediately, he's like,
Yeah.
"Get Billy out here! I'm cashing in." I think Gavin held it for all of, I don't
like
know, maybe
4 matches?
30 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
So second shortest reign of HCW. And I think everybody went, I need to rethink all of my thoughts. I'm not exactly sure, but
I feel the same right now.
what did you think, dear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
You run a podcast.
I know. Why do you think I talk so fucking much, bro? Because I get,
You just put me on the spot. Everybody else is talking. I'm listening. I'm not ready. That's
He
what it
didn't
is.
expect to be asked. What? My
I
opinion?
literally
I already
ask
said
him
I
every
enjoyed the
time.
match. I thought it was chaotic. What else want me to say? I mean,
Nothing. You're fine.
You're beautiful.
So let's move on to then the very first match of the actual show, which is the Independence Champion, which is Mitch Onyx versus Caine Carter. And go.
and go. Very technical match.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very technical. I knew Caine was going to win, but in the back of my head, I thought Mitch might have had it.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was that time for Caine to drop his title. I was
I'm
kind
glad
of
he
nervous.
didn't.
Yeah, I was nervous that he was going to.
Why?
Because I was afraid we weren't going to see him for a very long time.
Oh, I hope we never see him again.
Yeah, I know. No,
No,
legitimately.
and you know what? I hope Caine Carter gets a fucking contract. I hope he fucking gets a job. I hope he's a full-time TNA talent, like, in the next 7 days. I hope he has so much success that he never, ever, ever has to come back to Kansas unless it's for a fucking family reunion or a birthday party.
Amen.
Fucking
on that.
go make your money. Get the fuck out of my way.
Wow.
I mean, and legitimately, that's exactly why.
I want that dude on television. I don't want to watch him from a monitor. I want to watch him from my couch because he's that fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is
is.
in a
He
different
is.
universe. Absolutely. And he's such a decent human being, like in real
Decent's
life.
the right word. He's a good, solid dude. He shakes a fucking firm handshake. He shows up, does business, and then when business is over, he goes home because
Yeah.
he has other business to do.
And he's extremely busy. So I was just not a little selfishly, I would say.
It's a
little
treat.
selfishly. Yeah.
It's a treat.
It really is. I selfishly love Caine Carter here, but I know he's not going to be here forever. So I love that he's here. I will say, though, I know he's like kind of in and out. I wish he had more of a storyline. I wish he had more of a beef and more of a character against someone else instead of them just.
You mean like a feud?
Yeah, instead of him just having random matches every month.
And
I feel like he
that's
deserves
incredibly
that.
tough to do when you have such a schedule.
Yeah.
That's what it
Exactly.
is. Because, like, I recall when I was XWE champion years ago, I had a different opponent every single show because I was the story. There wasn't anybody else, and we had to literally milk it until we could find out who that person was. So there's potential for him to find his Gary, which is what I would call it. He needs to have that one person that he clicks with so well that they're like, okay, we can get 4 months out of this.
And he
These
did. He had it with Dutch for a while.
Dutch got
He had-
injured, man.
And then he's gone. But it's like, if you're going to give a man a title, I feel like he deserves beef. Just like we did with Ray and Chance. There was beef and there was a feud there. I feel like we have Carter. You gave him the belt. You think he's good enough. Give him someone to hit against.
Yeah.
Put him over the edge. Put him in, because it's lately, and we'll talk about it more, but I feel like a lot of men and stuff have been unleashed and stuff. Chance, Logan, a lot of people have been unleashed. Why is Caine looking like a baby face
the
when we
question
want
isn't
him?
why, it's who.
Who, what?
Who will be that person?
And that's
you have to
exactly-
look at your roster and say who can handle that job.
What did Tommy did? Tommy feels
Tommy was
good.
in a
He
feud of his own,
defeated.
though,
Yeah,
right?
but you
But
got
he defeated Austin. He's done. Austin's out of Kansas.
Oh,
We
so-
understand why, but let's give Caine Carter a feud. That's all I request. That's all I got to say about that whole match. It was very technical, very beautiful. Those two people know how to do it so smoothly. I agree with Drake knows how to do it super smoothly too with anyone. Drake is that person when he fights, he knows how to make any of his opponents look good and make it smooth as butter. But I'm done. I'm ready for a feud.
But I
We
think the
know-
only reason we didn't get the Tommy one because we had to finish with Austin. We
Of
had
course,
to. We
of
weren't
course.
there.
No, I was
And
just
again,
saying,
and
like,
everybody else
Tommy
has had
could be the
feuds.
next feud
Yeah.
for Carter.
That's
But
a fair argument.
That's all I want is a feud for Carter because he deserves it. He comes down. He's dedicated. You guys obviously see him as a title winner, holding the belt. Let's give him a feud.
And that's also a testament to everyone in those positions, like Austin, or like Heidi, or like Caine Carter, or like myself. I would even put myself in that thing. We drive hundreds of miles to be in HCW
Right.
because that's where we want to be.
Yeah.
It's a testament to Billy and his promotion. It's a testament to the whole program that we're willing to travel across the country just to be involved in that particular promotion.
Amen.
Because you can work anywhere. I have 4 different promotions within 30 miles of my house.
Right.
I drive past most of them to be here.
I'm
So
just saying, yeah. Like Logan, also Logan is in that category. He drives too, but he's had a long fighting feud. Where's Caine's?
Well,
Let's
now
give him
that
his feud.
now that we've finished Legacy, because Legacy is a culmination of all the stories that have been going on for the last year.
Yeah.
So we had to.
is it?
No, there's still there. Okay,
Maybe
so
6
hold on.
months,
Let me.
4
Can
months?
I re-say that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's a culmination of a lot of stories, but it's also the building to set us up for the next year.
Sure.
It's
Right.
just exactly like your WrestleMania. If you're gonna have a surprise and nobody's expecting it, that's the time to fucking have it. If you're gonna finish a story that we've been waiting on for the last 6 fucking months, that's your day to finish it, right? So it sets us up and it ends. It's the beginning and the end of everything. So now that we have finally finished a lot of these stories, we can move on to other stories. So then we now that we have, say, there's no guarantee that the Tommy and Austin thing is done. Guaranteed, I know Austin well enough to run in on any time he fucking feels like it. But other people can now focus on other stories and build other stories because now we have another year to build toward Legacy next year.
Listen, T2G has been putting in the time. Mm-hmm. He is one of those guys that's gone from the bottom of the card to the young boy position to the mid card guy to the little brother. It's his turn to be a top guy, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Now, there is a very stacked independence division, I will say, but I think there's no reason why he shouldn't be in it, and I see absolutely nothing stopping him from finding his way to the top of that division very, very quickly.
And now that he has finally
Why not?
finished that bit, which we can get into here in a second, now that he can focus on that.
He's got nothing to stop him.
Absolutely. And thank God. Because that's all he needed, I think, was to stop focusing on something you don't need to focus on anymore.
Friday night, he and I had a chat.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing. I said, because ironically, it was funny. In pro wrestling, we're not supposed to care about that prop outside of the event.
Right.
It's not a part of your personality. It's a part of your gear. I tell people, hey, this is part of you while it's yours. And it was funny. We had an event Friday night. He is a champion in UWO.
Oh, is he really?
He left his belt at home.
Oops.
And he was so apologetic, and he was so upset and so worried. He was like, I will turn around and get it. And I said, dude, I don't give a shit about that. I said, I want you here. And he was like, well, it's a bit, I messed up. And I was like, you know what that tells me? It tells me you're worried about the art and you're not worried about the prop. So when he gets it, and if he will look at it like that and say, hey, this is a part of me now, this is mine, it's not going to be like, oh, I have to be champion, I have to have the title. It's, this belongs to me, it belongs in my bag, it is mine, and I'm going to have it for a long fucking time. It doesn't, if I had the HCW championship in my bag and I wanted to do this podcast today, do you think I'm going to think to just bring it in the room with me and set it down on the table like some other dickhead? No. It goes in the bag. If you want to see it, you got to buy a ticket.
And that makes sense, though, because not everybody wants to just, like, flip your dick out on the table and, like, flaunt it.
If you want to do that, you have a, like,
That's what OnlyFans
you have
for.
something going on in here that says I have to impress people.
Yeah.
And people who need to be impressive, they're in this business for the wrong fucking reasons.
I gotcha.
Tommy, now I'll make my point. Tommy is here for the right reasons. Tommy has put in his time. Tommy deserves everything he gets going forward.
I agree.
I agree.
Okay, so that leads into the second match, which is a body bag match, which was Simon versus Kit Reaver.
Did you guys sponsor this match? Because you guys brought the body bags, right?
2 of them.
Yeah, well, yeah. I took the one home because I got those only so they make really great liners in flower pots. They like legitimately they do in raised gardens. They make really good.
That's kind of morbid, but I kind of love it.
Well, they're
Okay, first off, my flower pot is a giant coffin, so don't be
Fair.
judgmental.
I
Love
have a
it.
coffin in my garden.
Do you
There
really?
you go.
How does it work out for you? Did it work like it doesn't break down fast,
I
right?
just keep my yard tools in it.
Oh, do you? I'm putting flowers in mine. I'm
All
putting a
my
bunch of
shovels and shit are in it. I just slam the door shut, freak out the neighbor.
Yeah.
There you go.
She's a black widow, though, so it just keeps her on her side of the fence.
As
know
you
what?
should.
Anything to keep that person on her side of the
Dolores has killed 3 husbands.
fence. Jesus H. Christ.
I know what you did, Dolores.
Like Dolores Puente?
No,
Dolores
my neighbor,
Claiborne.
Dolores.
Okay, Dolores
Oh, my
Puente.
Jesus.
Dolores
She
Puente,
91
if you haven't looked her up, she's fucking crazy.
No, this chick is 91 years old. She's moved in 3 men. They've all died.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
I've been there
Sounds like Dolores Puente.
Bro, I've been there 5 years. I've lived in this house 5 years. I've met all 3 of her husbands.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
Every single one of them are dead.
Somebody needs to look at that lady's background.
She'd be grinding up fucking
Is she
seeds
collecting
from
checks?
cherries and shit.
I don't know. So anyway, yeah. So the body bag match between Simon and Kit Reaver, and I absolutely love Kit Reaver. I love a good asshole. I do. I love an asshole. I love a good heel. I love somebody who says, fuck it, I don't care. We're just going to fucking fight. And he did just that.
Kit Reaver reminds me of, like, did you ever see the movie Honey, I Blew Up the Baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the baby.
Oh my Jesus.
I tried so hard not to snort.
It's because
Why?
you see it, right?
Exactly. Unfortunately,
It was
all of
perfect.
us in this room pictured him in a fucking diaper. You asshole.
In the
and
overalls
what-
and striped
and,
shirt.
like,
Nom, nom, nom.
I have a love-hate relationship with Kit Reaver. He loves me. I hate him.
Oh. Okay.
As always. As the natural progression of life.
But funny thing, Tommy, Kit, and I all got Godzilla tattoos within like 3 months of each other, and we didn't know it. Like none of us knew.
It was not planned.
Not planned. And then like we all showed up to the locker room, and like Kit's got the giant Godzilla tattoo on his back. Tommy got his tattoo, and then I got my tattoo, and we were all just kind of undressing in the locker room. And I was like, "No shit! Like, what the fuck? Like, when'd you get that?" And it's like recently.
Like that Spider-Man pose where
pretty
you're
much.
like, motherfucker.
Pretty much. So we are bonded for life, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, now you're going to get initials on your ankles and big toes.
Shit, no.
It's going to say Kit Reaver on your little toe.
No, if I need to write
it's the-
anybody's name down, it's because I can't fucking remember it. Like,
Legitimate.
If I-
Look, head injuries are serious, man.
no, like, you've seen that meme, I'm sure. It says, if I call you brother, it's because I love you and we're bonded for life. If I
like,
call you
hey,
brother, it's
you-
because I don't know your fucking name.
Yeah, no jet. You know what? To be fair, my memory is not the greatest. I remember faces. Like, I know your face. But to tell you, I'm like,
Like, hey, you.
I don't fucking know. Like, hi, guy.
Go get him, Tiger.
What's up, friend?
Well, like,
I do that a lot,
I
friend.
mixed up Hector and Jose
Oh.
Gerardo. I mixed them up for months.
I mean, there's a clear height difference.
Well, like,
but
No,
I
but when
understand.
you have an head injury, like literally,
it was
legitimately.
I couldn't put a name to a face, so I thought I was showing up to an event to work with Hector one time, and Jose comes up and's like, "What do you want to do?" And I'm like, "Are we working now?"
Yeah.
Did you
And
change
I was
the
like,
cards?
he's like, "No, it's been me the whole time." And I was like, "I swear to God, I thought I was working the other guy." And
Yeah.
no, it was me. And then I was supposed to work the other one at the State Fair show, and he got the flu.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So
Because that was the original bill.
yeah, still want that match. I'm kind of mad I didn't get it because that whole thing was hyped up. Because so like, I'll peel the curtain back a bit. I was supposed to wrestle that dude for the title at the State Fair, and then plans changed. He wasn't the champion, and then so I'm like, God damn! Now I'm not in the main event, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to be last on the State Fair show, close the show really strong, you know. And plans change. Ray wins the belt. Whatever. I know where the business is going. I know what we're doing. And now I'm like, okay, well, I'm still gonna tear it down, and I'm gonna make everybody wish I was in the main event. They're gonna be mad that I'm not. And then I walk in the building, and he's laying on the couch, dying, green skin, like puking, shitting, all of it. And I'm like, what happened? And he's like, I'm sick.
Poor Hector.
Found out I was wrestling Colton Kinnaman that day
Which is not a bad choice.
at the gas station on the state line. Like, we were at the halfway station, McDonald's gas station. And I get a phone call from Billy, and he's like, you got Colton with you? I said, yeah. He goes, you're working. I was like, all right. So I guess we're wrestling today.
And Colton's like, all right, bro.
Sweet. Night off.
Fabulous. He said, sweet night off.
Night off.
Because you got everything taken care of
He's
for
my
the
student. We wrestle
Yeah,
every
I was
week.
about to say you've
Like-
been a student with him for a
Yeah,
while.
like I've had that kid since his first day, and it's a night off if you just know each other. You
Yeah.
figure it out, you know.
Can I take a 5-minute break?
Okay.
Do you mind if I take
No.
a 5-minute? And then we can get into the rest of the card?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. Just making sure it's okay.
He wanted green M&Ms, or Ozzy wouldn't go on stage that night.
If it's brown, if it's not brown, I'll send it back. Kind of
Oh,
shit.
but you don't like chocolate, though, I thought. No. We won't talk about that because then...
I like chocolate with stuff.
yeah, but I
like-
don't want
like
Stormy
what-
to yell at you again, so...
Stormy yell at me.
Because you said you didn't like chocolate.
Oh, I know.
We're not looking
She
for-
was like, she went off. She was like in the Princess Bride. That lady is like, boo, boo. She was,
Yeah.
and I had no idea
What
what
an
she was talking.
entitled little bitch. Like, what?
I love
Which
her.
one?
Stormy.
Oh, okay.
She has to be soon, right? We're gonna
Which
talk about
fucking
that.
one?
So
And
Kit won the body bag match.
Kit won the. I know, right?
Thank you.
Kit won the body bag match.
He rolled around like a worm for a little bit. That was hilarious.
I love the chant that was like bag 'em, bag. It made me think of you guys. I
Yeah,
was like,
what
come
was
on.
even better is watching them put each other in the bag, and I'm like, that's not how you do it, bud.
Right.
I was
It's not as
criticizing-
easy as it looks, huh?
That's not
Little
tec-
zippers are a bitch.
That's not technically right.
It was quite funny.
It's almost like you planned it that way.
Yeah, it was actually quite hilarious to watch them go. I really don't know how I'm gonna drag this guy in. That God damn it, the bag rolled up. How am I supposed to?
God,
And I can
the
imagine them
zipper.
going, how do these fuckers do this shit?
Right. Yeah.
That's why it's a tag team thing.
I will say watching Maverick and Jekyll carry about was quite hilarious.
That
Why wouldn't you
was
let him out of the
so-
fucking bag?
He's dead.
There was no breathing
The
holes because
smell.
they're trying to cover. Yes, so there's
Yeah.
no breathing.
Just leave him in
when
there.
the fire alarm went off, I was hanging out with Joe and
Everybody's
Katie.
outside. He's just still in there wiggling around.
Mine as well.
That would've been
Because like
great.
I was hanging out with Joe and Katie, and they were telling me about that whole experience. But like when they were bringing him down, it's like they were like lumping. They didn't know how to carry him,
hit
and
the
then
fucking
I felt
stairs.
like they're about to hit him against
He hit the stairs
stairs.
on the way out.
Yes, yes. I was like,
They're just
holy
dragging him around the
fuck.
staircase. He smacked the fucking staircase.
But
Okay.
he was passed out when Katie finally unleashed the bag and got him out. He was passed out, and she had to slap him awake.
We would lose our jobs if we hit somebody on the stairs like that. So
But they're dead.
He's
But
a
they're
little guy.
dead.
He's not a big guy.
Yeah, no, he would have been easy to
Let
carry
him
out.
out of the fucking bag.
No, apparently I don't know.
Leave a little
friends like
crevice.
that,
Leave
who
a
needs
crevice for
fucking
him to
enemies?
breathe. He couldn't breathe. He was passed out when Katie opened it up, and she's like, Joe, Joe.
The
I
bag
imagine her slapping
is
her.
plastic. I mean,
Kit Reaver didn't have a problem. He was in there living his best life when he
Well,
was in
Kit,
that bag.
as always, the
He's
asshole.
yucky.
What do you mean? I love Kit Reaver.
He's yucky.
He's yucky.
I don't know. Kit looks like he might skip a deodorant day.
Oh wow! I think he looks like one of the most well upkept people, but
I feel like he could put a little more lotion and shine those tattoos a little more, but that's all I gotta say.
oh, we just throw
Next
shade.
match.
Okay, so anyway, Kit won that match, put Simon in the bag, and yes, the Diamond Kings came out and carried Simon out oddly, and apparently hit him on the stairs.
Staircase. It was
Interesting.
lump, boosh.
So then the next thing we go into is the Sunflower Championship, which we had an HCW debut, which was Saraya Saber versus Mindy, who is the title holder. Mm-hmm. And Mindy ends up coming out with this match. As far as Saraya as an HCW debut, I think it went really well.
I do too.
She's a big girl.
She's a beast.
She reminded me of Stormy. Like, as tall
Long.
as... How tall is she? Do you know, Drake?
Gotta be 6 foot.
At
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
Very tall. And when you saw her from, like, the back, like, her lats, her back is just, like, solid as shit. I'm like, can we get her... Like, keep coming.
As someone, like, Mindy has mentioned to me, it's just, like, fighting the same people.
Mm-hmm.
As someone that's kind of a new person for her to fight, I feel like it was a smooth match.
Yeah.
Mindy wrestled her match. That was Mindy's match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when
And
you
it
have
was-
a talent come in from out of town and it's like, hey,
Right.
show me what your audience likes, show me what y'all do here. Mm-hmm. And when they mix well because they listen to the fans,
Yep.
the matches will go smoother.
It was
This territory likes a
smooth.
certain type of wrestling.
Yeah.
That's what they gave them.
Yeah.
It was
Can
one
you
of
pull
those-
your mic towards you,
No.
please?
Would you
It
do
was-
that? Would you?
Sorry. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You found out why you're here.
I did. It was one of those things I found them to be super smooth. They
Yeah.
don't wrestle each other. I don't know ever if anyone knows if they ever wrestled
I don't
each
think
other
they
before.
ever had. I think this was the
But
first,
they
as far
made
as I
it
know.
super smooth, and I've been at like Grace hater
Girl.
fan and stuff, and she hates that. And I talked to her, but the fact that how smooth and buttered that match was, I was like, I bow down to Grace now. I'm gonna respect her
think
now.
Saber's from Georgia.
Is she really?
I think
Is
so.
she?
Oh.
So, long drive for her as well.
Yeah,
That is a long fucking... That's like
God bless.
18 hours, is it?
Is that not where Johnny Faith comes from?
Johnny comes from
South Carolina?
South Carolina.
So,
So it's a little bit
Shit, I
further.
didn't even realize he was that
I know.
far.
I drove to Atlanta.
and
I-
he's dedicated to us.
yeah, Johnny's drive is a 21-hour drive. I know that for sure.
God bless.
So from Georgia, it's going to be at least that if you don't stop. I've driven to Georgia.
a lot.
That's a long fucking... Just to come to a small time... not, and I'm not knocking HCW.
No.
Don't take it that
Look,
way.
if it's further than 4 states, I'm flying. Like,
Right.
Just get me a flight. And I'll
Yeah,
be
but I
there.
think that
Like,
says a lot for HCW that is a long fucking drive, and you're still willing to make it, not knowing whether the fans are going to get behind you or not. You know what I mean?
But I think it also speaks for us as fans. Like, we're gonna make noise. If it's quiet, we're gonna fucking find.
I really
we're gonna
wish
stomp. We're gonna find a way.
HCW fans would get behind this women's wrestling. I think we still struggle.
It's hard
Kansas.
though.
I know. I
Kansas.
think it's still a struggle, but I think HCW is fighting the good battle because they're trying really hard to get the focus.
I'm an advocate
focus.
for women's wrestling. I
Yeah.
do wrestle women, so like, and I have no problem wrestling women, and I don't have a problem selling for women, and I've had great matches with a lot of women. It just needs to be the right person, the right day. The event itself needs to, like, that type of thing needs to have a legitimate purpose. Like, you can't just be like, hey, we're having an intergender match today.
Yeah.
You need to build those things.
You
So
almost
if
always
they're-
have to have a title or something
Right.
like that.
Well, I wouldn't even go so you can have a personal issue.
A
Look at
feud.
what I just did.
Yeah, that's
There's
fair.
2 ways that can go. I can have a match, or she can stay fucking gone until it's time for my match with someone else, and then she has a moment.
Yeah.
Because it's not about the full-length match, it's about the moment in between. But we have given her an open window for a moment in the future, and I hope she gets it. So, like, there's no reason why we can't interact.
Yeah.
There's no reason why we can't work together. It's business.
Yeah.
It's what makes money.
It's only business, baby.
And
if-
they did. I think they did a really good job. I
lick
look.
the fucking microphone. Gross.
I'm gonna have to start sterilizing things now.
You weren't before?
No,
Oh.
That's why I didn't touch it.
I never had anybody come and lick the mic though.
That's why I don't touch it.
I did clean the table though.
Proud of you.
I
Proud
do.
of you.
I try to keep my house somewhat decent. All right, I work a very.
This
There's
is
a
a
mop bucket
studio.
in her-
This is a studio.
There's a mop bucket in the
a
shower.
studio.
Guys.
Oh my god.
Now, wait.
Hurtful.
No,
Hey.
I appreciate the women's division. They're doing the best they can with a not with
Fucking
the-
reword that.
No, for
They're
real.
doing the best they can.
They can with the people that are not able. There's not a lot of
These
women.
girls are kicking ass.
There's
They're
not
doing
a
fucking
lot of
awesome
women.
work.
They're able and.
No,
So
I get
I
what you're
appreciate
saying.
it.
There's not a very big, there's not a lot of women that come to HCW, but Billy is working on that.
I can
Of
tell you this
course.
part too. It's hard to get. I'm a promoter.
Yeah.
It's hard to get women wanting to wrestle.
Yeah. Well, because you have so many things that as a woman you're dealing with, right? It's not just wrestling. It's getting fans behind you because you got a lot of older males. And then on top of that, you got a lot of sexual shit that they have
here's
to
the
deal
thing.
with. So
there are just as many old men in the crowd as there are young girls looking for a mentor
Yeah.
or looking for a role model. So
Right.
I have been a wrestling trainer for 12 years, and I have had 2 females finish my school.
wow.
In 12 years, I've had probably 50 women come in and out of my class. 2 of
Never
them made it
finished?
to the finish line because it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
And because there are other things that can happen that can put a huge roadblock in your career path for a female that
That's
don't just happen to males. It's a lot more stress. It's a lot more pressure. It's a lot more limitations. And then, like I said, in Oklahoma, you have laws that you can't get around. So it's a lot fucking harder for a man to work with a woman unless you're on tribal land or something like that.
Yeah.
So when you do have talent come in, you get them on a schedule, and you get them on a schedule quick, and you get them over quick. You get these people behind them quick. You do something that makes them undeniable quick, and then they'll be more confident and want to stay and be willing to do the 20-hour fucking drive.
Yeah.
But for every 100 men in the business, there might be 5 women.
Yeah. That is extremely hard. They're just not lining up like that.
Imagine wanting to be in a business where no one else is in it that you can participate with.
Yeah.
It's hard.
You're sitting on your thumb every fucking week wanting to work, and you can't because there's no one you can dance with.
Yeah.
So the fact
I
that
can't imagine how hard that is in Oklahoma.
It's practically impossible.
And after reading a lot of the laws, because they revoted again this last winter or
I
fall.
went to court 6 times to try and advocate for women to get them in intergender matches so that they could participate, get paid, sell merchandise, be on the show, and do everything that I do. And it was always just, hey, the chromosomes are different, so we're going to say no.
This is why people sit there and say that women aren't still fighting for their own rights. I'm like, yeah, we fucking are. And just because you're a guy and you don't understand it and you don't have to fight those things doesn't mean that we're still dealing with the bullshit that's been going on since the beginning of time.
right.
I don't care about the women's lib movement. It's not over. We still have to fight for our spot in the men's world. I worked factory for fucking 12 years. Trust me, I know this shit. I mean, try to be a supervisor for a male-dominated facility, you
In
know.
any place, not just factory, but
Yeah.
especially factory. Like,
But like I am so proud when any woman comes in and when they blow it out of the water like Mindy and Saraya did. I was so proud of them. Yes, and Mindy retained her title, but I really hope Saraya comes back.
I do too.
It's a
I
feeling
really
out
do,
process
too.
for the most
It was
part.
so smooth.
Yeah.
You don't see people like that have never wrestled each other do it like butter. It was
Yeah.
like beautiful. They went hard, and I appreciate Mindy now.
What do you have to say?
It was a good match.
Any thoughts, Jay?
And he thought,
Jay's just enjoying his time.
I know.
right now.
He's like,
He's
I
like,
just love life.
I'm living my best life right now.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Ow!
This is why she yelled at you all the time. Is get the fuck on the mic and start talking.
At the end of the
Breathe out,
night, we're
breathe
going to have
out.
to be like, Jay, thanks for coming. Like,
We're so glad you joined us today, babe.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Great match. I appreciate any woman that's willing to come in the ring, and women that have not met each other ever fought together and they did it like that. Legacy was such a good night.
It
like,
was.
fucking great night. I
It was
appreciate it.
exhausting.
It was
It
good.
was,
It was
I
good to see
was
Mindy retain her
dead.
title.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And that's just it. Is I've been a proponent of the fact that I am not a big fan of titles changing hands quickly,
Right.
like every show, because I feel like every title at some point has to have a dominant person to show how strong the title is.
Of
Why
course.
else would you want it?
Why-
If it's
yeah.
just a regular title that's going to change hands every other show, then why would you want it? Then it's
Yeah.
no different than a coupon that you're going to get at a store or a badge. So I want somebody to have a very dominant female reign for the Sunflower Championship, or just a strong reign of the Sunflower Championship, period. I really don't care if it's female or
And
not.
you don't want them to have it for a lengthy period of time just because they don't have anybody to wrestle.
No,
with.
I want it to show that it's strong.
Bring
Amen.
challengers in, and
Exactly.
it's not even me being like Billy Simmons, but it's if there's people that are out there listening to the podcast, or if there's people out there that are interested in working, they need to reach out to the company as well. They need to say, hey man, I want to be a part of this, or hey, if you have spots available for me, which they are limited, it is tough to get on this show, but there's 30 fucking people on the show, there's fucking 10 matches a night. 2 of those guys, or 4 of those guys, or even 10 of those guys can sit out for a week and allow some new talent to come in, so that
Right.
Mindy, or so that Stormy, or so that Morgan LeVay, or any of the other ladies that have been working for Billy Simmons in the last... I'm a big Morgan advocate. I
Yeah.
love Morgan. Any of them can come in and have new opponents and have new matches.
Because that's what we need.
It's not because we're tired of it, but it's what I said about the main event, and I'll say it about it. Like, it wasn't that anything went wrong. It was great. It was just we've seen it.
Yeah.
So when you have the same 4 opponents and like they feel the same way, when you wrestle the same person, it's like you pull out a file cabinet and you go, which match you want to do?
Yeah, and see, and I had that argument when we did the HCW awards. I was like, okay, if I was literally to sit there and do what everybody wanted to do, it would be the same 6 people in every fucking category.
Sure.
How boring is that?
Sure.
Like, it's no, and Jeff compared it to the Grammys. Same. The reason you got 12 Grammys is because your name was in every fucking category.
Right,
I don't want to do that.
exactly.
That's boring. So let's change it up. That's why we like the new fucking people. That's like we like the surprise run-ins and the rookies and all that.
And like, not even to be like, I don't want to just constantly be like, I'm a fucking hero, but I will constantly tell Billy, you don't need me on that show,
Yeah.
because it opens up a spot for someone else that wants the spot.
Yeah.
I want to do what I'm doing and nothing more, because I know that that opens up opportunities for other people.
Yeah.
Because there's 10 students right now waiting for their turn, and if I'm just there taking up a spot, that kid's going to sit out. And it's way worse for females.
Yeah.
When there's a woman in the locker room who's just waiting for her opportunity and it never fucking comes, and I'm just the old dog who's been there 15 fucking years, I'm doing the same shit every weekend. Not saying I do that. I'm saying there's people that do. There's
Yeah.
a lot
It
of people that are
happens.
guilty.
Right.
I'm just taking up a spot. I'm taking up fresh air. I'm taking up all the things that everybody else wants, and I don't need it.
Because we're always looking for something new. Wrestling fans have ADHD. We love a good, like a good freak show. We like a new attraction.
Sure.
We'll get bored with the same shit over and over again. Like
And
certain
what's-
matches we've done. We've done this match 6 times.
But
Why are we
what's
still
old
doing it?
can be new again if you just
Right.
make one little change to it.
Exactly.
And I'm not throwing shade. Again, Billy has a very, very good show. I'm on the fucking thing. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
But you open every 4th show with a 6-man ladder match, maybe a singles main event ladder match for the heavyweight championship with no outside interference and a storyline that takes you to that matchup. Why would you just have a cage match? Why would you just have a non-sanctioned match? Why would you just have a ladder or a table or anything else?
A
When you-
singles ladder match.
one
is
on fucking
interesting.
one. Have you seen
Last
one
man standing? Yeah, no, I haven't
Not
seen
in a
a
long
singles
time.
No.
match for VIP in a long
Well,
time.
I've
And
seen
I don't mean
singles-
that in general. I mean in general. The heavyweight championship is our top prize.
Right.
2 guys and a ladder.
I don't think I've seen a singles ladder match in.
It's
How
because
long? How long?
the Money in the Bank has spammed every indie show in
I would say it's
history.
been like early 2090s, maybe.
No,
It's the last time I
for the
saw one.
VIP
The
baby
only-
announcement,
There wasn't a singles ladder match.
it wasn't a singles.
It was a
What I'm
Oh, it was a
telling you
yeah.
is there was a concept, and it was 2 guys and a ladder. And now it's become a 10-man car crash,
Yeah.
and it's on every other indie show ever.
No, we need to do something
And
different.
again, it's hard to keep up with
Throw it
everything
out.
that's
right.
going on.
It's
Yeah.
so much. It's
Throw it out.
overstimulating.
Yeah.
You know,
And you're telling me it was a lot. It was hard to watch. Well, what if 6 of those guys weren't in the fucking
Exactly.
match?
If it was just 2 guys, it
And I'm not
I
saying...
love a good rumble. I do.
Yeah.
I love a good rumble when we build up like the Hell in the Cell match. You and Ray and
Aaron.
It was a cage match.
Cage match.
Yeah, okay, sorry,
Cage
cage
match.
match.
Was that
But
the
you,
first cage match for
Aaron,
ECW?
And Ray.
Ray, and was that it? Just the
triple
3?
threat, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Building to that was great, right? And we got it. It was amazing. But now I'm like, we don't need to do cage matches. Should be very sporadic. Like,
Well, here's the thing.
super rare.
I disagree. I just don't think that they should be thrown together for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
You have to have a reason for a cage
Well,
match.
that's what I mean by building the story. Like, it's got to be pretty fucking.
Like when you have a significant program with two guys who hate each other and it's a blood feud and they're bumping referees and they're breaking fucking tables and people are in danger and no one knows what's next. Well, lock those two in a fucking cage so that they can't get out, they can't harm one
gotta
another,
finish the
and
story
they have
one way or
to
the
finish it one way or a fucking another. And
Yeah.
if you have to go out, find a reason, a legitimate reason why you're getting out, and get right back fucking in so that you can finish the story in the middle where it belongs.
Yeah, see, that's what I feel about Bad Blood, but I don't like that they do Bad Blood every year. Like, if you're going to do Bad Blood, build toward it. I'm okay with a Bad Blood match, right? So if you have, like, 2 factions against each other, build toward, that would be, like, the end goal, right? The end goal, I don't care how long you take to build it, but the end goal would be a Bad Blood cage match.
Sure.
That's where I would go. But I wouldn't do it very fucking often. It wouldn't be like a yearly thing for me. It would have to be like,
That's
oh my
ano- that's
fucking
another
God, we're
thing
breaking
that-
out the cage.
It's another thing that the WWE specifically has spoiled short-minded fans into saying, hey, it's October. I guess we're going to have Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Hey, it's January. Royal Rumble time. Royal Rumble makes sense. It's an annual event leading to an event. It's the start of the road to WrestleMania.
Right.
But when you say, hey, instead of Backlash every year, we're going to do TLC. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. And then they all of a sudden, my issue is that we'll build these stories, right? And which is, I can say for Legacy, we built all these really good stories. And the reason there was so many on the card was because we built all these stories all year really legitimately. When you look at it, where would you make a cut? I wouldn't have made a cut anywhere.
Here's the thing. I disagree.
And then you're okay. It's
And-
okay to have that perspective.
But it's legacy. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what Billy would say. Brother, it's legacy. Mm-hmm. Let them have it. But
Yeah.
You have a show in a week. You have a show in 2 weeks. You have 2 shows 3 weeks after that. And then you have another show after that. We're going to start doing Friday events soon. That means
Yeah.
we are going to be all over the map. We're doing shows for the Air Force. We're doing shows for Mulvane. We're doing all these different events in different towns and different places. How about instead of having 40 guys on every card, you have 14? That's 6 singles matches, 1 tag. You hire 2 refs. You have a ring announcer and commentary.
Yeah.
And then every show you say, hey, you're going to be on the 5th show. You're going to be on the 7th. You're going to be on the 14th. We'll see you then.
As a promoter, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's how you make money.
Yeah, it makes sense because the big
Money, money,
the big
money.
issue when you have more than one show, like we're trying to do Salina and Wichita, right, is that you still want to tell the story and not
Raw,
leave
SmackDown.
Exactly. But when you throw another show in there,
You seen me in Salina lately?
not lately.
Not lately. There's a reason.
Well, because you done killed everybody in Salina.
Well, here's
Were
the
you ever
thing.
in Salina?
Yes, I
Well,
was.
yes, he
Except for
was.
the-
He killed Paradox's sister in Salina.
Here's the thing.
Fair enough.
Moments. You didn't say he won this, he lost that. You said he
Right.
killed his sister. It's a moment. What I do is I say, hey, I burnt the town because when it was XWE, I was the XWE heavyweight champion for 26 straight months.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a
what
hell of a
you're
reign.
talking. Yeah, I wasn't a girl, but it was a long reign, right? So when I did that, and I eventually did put someone over, I left for a year. I went and had a baby. I went and had a family. I did my thing, and then I came back when it was time. I took a step back so that someone else could have their moments and their time and their
Yeah, and
matches.
I figure that's why a lot of say I'm not a big proponent of only coming for like PLEs, right?
Well, like you,
But
okay, you
that
have
makes
people
sense.
for that. Do you want to see Flex Reed on every fucking card?
No.
You want to see him every now and then because he's a fucking star.
He is.
And he's a moments guy. He's going to come in, do the same match no matter who he wrestles. He's there to have a good time. He's there to say hi to his friends, have a few drinks after the show, and get back to Dodge City where he fucking belongs.
Right. And I feel the same way. Like with you, if you were on every card, I think it would be almost too much.
It needs to be special when I go to Salina because they've seen so much of me that it's my turn to make Wichita matter.
Yeah.
But if I go back and forth every this Friday event that Aaron Helms is putting together, I forget what there's a charity.
It's for
involved.
the blood cancer awareness.
Blood cancer.
Right,
so
yeah.
he's like, it might be the biggest house we ever draw. I really wish you were on it. And I said, Bubba, it's just not in the cards for me.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I hope it's the biggest house you ever draw.
But that's the thing is that we got to
Doesn't
realize
mean I
that
have to be there. you
right,
know?
because we have a lot of really good talent. Not
There's a
that you're not.
shitload.
There's a shit ton. So let's utilize what we do have.
Give it to them.
Yeah.
They want it.
There's plenty of other people, and not taking away from you at all, but there are plenty of other people that could make a phenomenal show. We've had phenomenal shows when Drake Gallows was off and injured
And here's
or
the thing.
doing his thing.
No, I was just off. If I'm done, I'm done. Call me when you have something good.
Bye.
That's how. I mean, I'm in the middle of a run right now. When it's done, it's done. You won't see me. And it might be 3 months, it might be 6, but when I'm ready to come back, it's because I have a purpose when I get there.
I know, and you crack me up when I'm sitting there messaging you. Hey, yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't fucking work there.
Yeah, I
What are
don't
you
know.
calling
You
me
have
for?
to, and then I asked to the other party, and he's like, I don't know either. I was like, do y'all fucking communicate?
Nope.
Anybody talk to each other?
When I'm off, I'm off.
Fucking no. Drake just walks in the building. I'm here again.
Well, I mean,
Hi.
there's a conversation before I show up, but like when I'm off, it's like, hey man, I know it isn't an HCW podcast, but you're an HCW sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't work for HCW, I think that's bad business. I think it would be better if I'm on the podcast when I'm a member of the product. So it's like, hey, let's wait until something happens.
I see that. That's fair. But a lot of what we're not necessarily HCW, so we also promote UWO, WWX.
Well, I appreciate
We're trying to do indie in general.
Sure.
Anything within a driving distance. I'm not trying to be
But you know
insane.
where your bread is buttered.
No, I'm not.
You know?
I'm not knocking that.
You know what I
at
mean?
all.
And
So
Drake
it
was-
does make sense.
Drake was a big part of Legacy, so it was a good time to bring him
Yeah.
on for his thoughts and stuff like
I
that.
was
Absolutely.
I understand why until the break, but I'm like, we do really like I want to talk about skill. I
Sure.
want to talk about all these other shows that they're doing because Kansas Wrestling is like I'm so
That's
irritated.
a sister promotion. Honestly,
Right.
like that's like when we do co-promoted events, like it's like half HCW, half skill. Those guys are the shit.
Well, and a lot of the wrestlers that we have are from UWO as well.
Yeah.
So we got. I mean, there's.
Well, how you think they got here?
I know, but we are really
I fucking
missing one
left.
specifically.
And I left them here.
You'll have to say hi to one specifically.
Who?
The chocolate kaiju.
Will?
Send
Oh, I'll
him,
see him Tuesday.
send him our love. We tell him we miss him.
Oh
with
yeah.
hearts.
No, that's my buddy.
We love him
Will.
so fuck. I don't care if he's 6'7" and 399 pounds. I love that man so fucking much.
He's 6'6", 405.
He's so big, but I love him.
Yeah, I was like, Billy, you're gonna be mad at me. And he was like, why? I said, I know you got them 2 chocolate giants over there, but I'm bringing a bigger one today.
Oh, I was so happy. The minute you
Yeah.
brought him in, we were like,
Love this guy.
Well, what's funny
like
is
drool.
well, what's funny is like he has a girlfriend that lives just north of Salina, so like he was coming in because it's like I can wrestle and then I can go spend a week with her.
I
Well, then
gotcha.
like Salina dates stopped for a while, and then like the communication cut off. So like he's like, I don't have an excuse to go to Salina anymore because I'm not wrestling. You know what he fucking does? He's like, since I'm not coming that way anyway, he breaks up with his girlfriend. He was like, I gotta let her go.
Oh,
And
no.
I said, why'd you break up with her? And he goes, I'm not driving up there for a woman.
Wow.
Bro.
He was more interested in the wrestling than the girlfriend.
Oh, my God. Okay, well,
So
maybe
shout
that,
out to the kaiju
Yeah.
Maybe that says a lot about
who trained him.
her or her. I don't
I was like,
know.
hashtag no power.
I mean,
of the
I have
husband.
had people drive a long way to spend some time with me. I'm not saying anything, but
I
goddamn.
got a friend who flew a girl in, picked her up at the airport, put her bag in the car. He said, let me get you back to the house. I'll get you settled in. She said, well, you think you could take me to the mall first? And he says, do you only want to spend time with me because you think I'm going to spend money on you? And she said, well, I just thought we could go get a bag or some shoes or something. You know, I'd like to go see the town too. He says, but you want me to buy you shit. He did a U-turn and dropped her right back off at the airport. He said, that's not why you're here.
See, I hate women like that.
Women suck. Most of them. I got a good one, but, you know,
Look, don't take me shopping.
you only need one good one.
Yeah, don't take me shopping. That's the wrong
She
thing to
buys
do.
me stuff.
No, I mean, like
Yeah.
like I said, like we're really good with our money. Like we don't spend a lot of money.
I don't even like going to the grocery store and it's like, did I need these chips?
I'm a yard sale guy.
Yeah. No shit,
Like-
you can get some good shit. Why
You
buy it
can.
brand
Like
new?
if you pay fucking $50 for like any of these toys, I mean, like you could find them in 6 months in a yard sale.
Oh, I'm going to.
And I'm a yard sale guy. Like
Yeah.
I fucking love yard sales.
There are some things that we buy just because every time I say I want something, because I don't buy shit for myself, every time I say I want something, I'll go back and, like, when I think I'll go get it, it's fucking gone.
I just can't believe you have so many toys out of the box. I was a box guy only.
I used to. The thing is when they made the Elite toys, I liked the way they posed and stuff, so I wanted to be able to
To be
pose them.
fair, when I moved in, because this was our bedroom, the ones in the containers went all the way down to about the 4th shelf.
Hell yeah.
And that was the whole room. So when you're in here, like, trying to date and do, like, things, that was the walls.
You just got Randy Savage staring at you.
Hey, you know what, though? Roddy Piper can take a look at me anytime.
I don't have a Piper toy, though.
You don't, actually. You have no Piper toys.
We can fix that.
Oh yeah, we should.
He has
fix
a new
that.
Elite
We can
toy
fix that.
out.
We need to fix that.
But
yeah.
here's my okay. So before we get into this next match, they have let the Bray Wyatt family go, and the Wyatt Six, they let him go.
They've done it twice though. Like
Yeah, but you were talking about your brother, right? And
Sure.
that you finished his story for like 2.5 years. So I feel like Bo Dallas has been finishing Bray's story for the last year and a half.
yeah.
So maybe he's done. Maybe he's done with that and he wants to move into his own thing. I want people to actually consider that versus, oh, he got fired and they were tired of the Wyatt Six.
No, here's the thing. That story was over a long time ago, and we were just dwindling on something for merchandise purposes.
They dropped it, is what I feel
Well, what
like.
it
They
is
were
like
doing a good
you
job.
Can,
in
you
there.
can tell when something's not over with the producers when they just say, you know what, we're going to send you guys to AAA, and we'll give you to whoever's running that shit. You guys can get thrown into the mix with the luchadors because we need you to go down there and teach them our style.
Yeah.
So eventually they'll learn how to work like us, and then we can send them here.
Mm-hmm.
You've been given a responsibility so you can keep a job. And then eventually WrestleMania comes around, and every single year 40 people get fired. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that are getting fired this year that got fired last year.
At least
And it's like
3 of them that I've read were on the list.
You've been given your second chance. It didn't work out. Go do something else.
And I love the Wyatt Six. I loved where they were going.
Yeah, sure.
And then it kind of got dropped.
It's just hard to have a Wyatt group with no Wyatt.
Yeah, and it's true. And the
Like-
story, they weren't investing as much because they weren't as behind it, and I get it.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is going to be Bo Dallas's opportunity to go do something even more magnificent. That's his, not necessarily following in his brother's footsteps.
Even if that means changing your name, just go be Rotunda.
That's what I said. That's literally what I said.
Go anywhere in the world and succeed. Like, you can either lean on your WWE name and work indies until you get bored and quit.
Right.
You can dwindle into nothing. Or you can go make the most of it and make a shit ton of money and have a shit ton of fun.
Nikki Cross just graduated with her doctorate degree.
Yeah, why not go be a doctor then?
I mean, shit, she's a fucking literal genius.
Yeah, she's also a married woman with a husband who's also a retired wrestler for the most part.
Who is her husband, by the way?
Big Damo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I really actually did not know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, so like, why not just go enjoy being a millionaire that has a bunch of money and hang out with your husband? Or like if me and my wife could like just go do our thing, we just go do our thing.
Yeah.
Fuck work.
Go off into obscurity.
Why the
I think
fuck
that's
would you work if you didn't have to?
until you're 70 or some years old. Some people love it that much, but I'm a big proponent of the old school wrestlers that we grew up with.
Sure.
Wrestled until they were like 95 years old. They're going to die in the fucking ring. I'm a proponent of y'all make.
I watched a guy
when
die
you're
10
fast-
feet away from the ring a month ago.
Yeah, when you're
It happens.
in the big leagues, you're making good money.
Yeah.
Right? If you're smart with it,
Save it.
fucking stop. Just around the time like fucking AJ Styles just retired. Thank fucking God. I mean, I love AJ Styles, don't get me wrong.
How many times has he retired though?
This is the first
time.
and
This is
only.
the first, yeah.
I
AJ
think it's
Styles.
someone else then maybe.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
the reason why he's saying it's going to be the first and only, because there's so many people who retire
And come back.
and then they
Like
come
Ric
back.
Flair.
Dude, Terry Funk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Terry
Funk.
Flair,
He
for
retired
sure.
in 97.
Or
They made a movie about it.
Sandman. Sandman's retired a couple of times.
I think he just wrestled the Invisible Man in his retirement match at Joey
So
Janela's spring
AJ
break
Styles
thing.
is still young enough. He's still walking without a cane.
Got
He's
4
not
kids.
broken. He's got kids that are still growing up and need
In
him.
sports.
Exactly. So I'm like, when they said AJ was going to retire, I'm like, fucking let him.
Yeah. So when someone's like, hey, you've been in the business like, what, 20 years? 30 years? That's a long fucking time, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, it's a long time. The cool thing about it for me is I'll be 40 and I will have 30 years of wrestling, and then 25, but I'll have 25 years of wrestling, and I can just quit and still feel good.
But I did something.
Yeah. I can rest on what I did.
We don't have to do the Hulk Hogan wrestling
Like,
until
no,
we're
fuck
damn near
that.
1 foot in
Why?
the ground. I don't understand. Like the Jake the Snake Roberts and all the ones that are still wrestling.
Because they
Ric
need the
Flair
money.
is talking about doing another run in AEW. And I'm like, dude, first off, Ric Flair don't need the money.
No, he does. Because he fucking drank all of his money away.
But why are we letting him, looking at him, he's had 3 strokes?
Yeah.
2 open heart surgeries
Well,
at least.
The thing with Hogan, he was like a ton of fentanyl in his system when he died. So like,
Yeah.
and it's because
Why?
they fused every fucking bone in his spine
I
together.
saw the pictures
and he
of his
shrunk
spine.
6 inches because of it because he couldn't walk.
His spine literally went like this. It was the most horrible, and it's all those leg drops he did. And I watched the documentary actually that they just did, and I am just, my heart is
Yeah,
breaking.
I have what's called a forward hip. Most hip bones are like this. Mine's
Yours
like
tilts?
this. So I can't do a fucking leg drop.
I have a degenerative disc disease.
Yeah.
So my spinal cord is breaking into sand.
Sure.
So yeah,
I have a student who's a fucking hunchback because he has a spinal stenosis or some shit, and he's bent over like this.
You think for 1 second I want to do this till I'm 90? Hell no. I'm gonna have my moments, and then when I'm like 75, I'm gonna look back and go, "Hey, did you know?" Like telling my grandkids.
Like when I hope I don't live to be 80. I think 72 is fine. But like if I'm 80 years old and I'm like, man, the wrestling business, if I say anything other than that was 40 fucking years ago, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Because if I'm doing this until I'm 40, 50, 60 years old, it's only going to be as a promoter or the guy who passes out the fucking hot dogs.
I don't think it's a bad idea to go into promotion or teaching.
I'm
Like when
I
you're
mean,
done
Shawn
wrestling
Michaels
coach.
did.
Yeah, but when
Like-
you're exactly.
like-
When you're done wrestling, and that's, I feel like that's okay.
Well, like, it doesn't have to be permanent either. Like, I've wrapped up wrestling in Oklahoma. In January, I had 5 belts I needed to get rid of. I just put...
Jesus Christ.
I put over as many people as I could, as quickly as I could, so I could have a longer summer without wrestling. I want to stay at home or go to the lake or hang out with my kids. And then in the wintertime, I'll come back and I'll wrestle.
Yeah, because you have. Well, how many kids do you have?
I got
4?
2 children.
2?
2 children.
How old are they?
5 and 4.
Oh, you got the fun age.
Yeah, so fucking why do I want to wrestle all
No, I'd
summer?
be
Right.
home too. Bitch, get on
For
the
sure.
top of the bed. We're flipping off.
We're
That's
going-
when you get
well,
to
I
teach
mean,
them all
like,
the great shit.
We're going to the lake. Like, we're going to
Right.
go do stuff.
We
We're-
get to go swimming. We get to go fishing. We get to have
like
life.
I have like my son and I, we go to the fair all the time for expo stuff. Like we'll go, like not gun shows, but like we'll go to trading card shows. We'll go to toy conventions,
Comic-Cons.
comic, like that kind of shit. Like he just loves that stuff. So it's like we're just walking around and my fucking knee hurts from walking. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm not gonna let it get worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I'm gonna take the summer.
We want to be able to like have fun with our grandkids. That's our big thing.
That's the thing. If I'm gonna make it long enough to have grandkids, I don't want to be in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to be that cool papa that's like, hey, let's go to the barn. Let's go roll around in the ring. Because I do have 4 wrestling rings, so like it's like
He's trying to get one for our house.
So
I
what?
keep trying
I
to convince
support
him.
that, Jay.
I know.
I mentioned to her that I
I'm
support
okay
it.
with him having a ring.
well, it's
I'm
like
okay with it.
we have one in the backyard, one inside the barn, one at the toy store, and one on the trailer at all
There you
times.
go.
So like,
Oh Lord! Well, you have a barn on your
On the
property, so
property,
you
yeah.
got a good sized
Yeah,
property. He
yeah.
he wants one, and I'm not against it.
Yeah.
I just want the dogs to be gone first.
you can do that today. Dogs don't have to stay.
Oh, I don't. They're
a choice.
family. I know
It's a
it is a
choice.
choice. We're making the
a
choice to
100%
let
a
the
choice.
let the dogs do their day.
Are they organ donors?
No.
Oh well.
What do you
We're
need? A
kinda
kidney
wasting
from
our
a
time
pet?
and life
You
here.
need a pit kidney? What do we
There
need?
might be another sad pup out there that could use a kidney.
No.
Has any of your kids expressed interest in wrestling?
My son kicks the shit out of me every day.
Oh,
Love.
is he a big kid too?
He's 5. I mean, he's big as a
I mean, for a
5-year-old.
5-year-old, he's not a bigger
Like-
5-year-old.
You're that
He's
dad
one of the
that
most
gets on your floor.
well-educated 5-year-olds I've ever met in my life. He understands the business already. Like he really
Wow.
does. And it's funny too because he does it like a light switch. He gets pissed off when like certain people win, certain people lose. But then I'll remind him like, this is
Part
like,
of it.
fun. Like we're having fun out there. Like Kaiju Will, like that he had heat with Will for 6 months because Will and I were in a long program leading up to our anniversary show in Oklahoma where Will was kicking the dog shit out of me every single show. I mean, in a very, very violent way.
Wow.
And every show I'm having to be like, hey, bud, like I'm good. Like we're just playing. And the truth is I was in more pain than I'm usually in because Will's 405 pounds and he's
Yeah.
beating the shit out of me for real. And in the back, like, after I'm like, buddy, I'm okay, I'm good. I'm turning around and I'm like, you stupid, dumb, large son of a bitch. Quit fucking hurting me. Like, I have to lie to my kid to keep the heat off you so that you don't get in trouble with my fucking family. I'm going to kill you if you don't lighten up. And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm huge. And I'm like, yeah, you dumb and huge.
You dumb huge fuck.
He's like a rhino running through a wall and going, sorry, guys.
Like,
Bow down.
we have a new conversation quite often where he's just like, big. And I go, and dumb. And he's like, and dumb.
No!
It's like, you're right, I'm sorry.
Okay, so, yeah. Gavin won.
Well, we didn't even get to that yet.
Sorry, Saraya was a good showing, and Mindy retained her title. Great. So then Dickie comes out, which was weird.
He got booed out of the building. They couldn't even.
He tried to talk. He's like, I tried. I had something to say. I'm like, bitch, you knew as soon as you touched that mic, it was not happening.
I wanted it to be like when Gavin Bush came out that one time to do a promo and we just kept booing him and wouldn't let him talk.
You know what?
I wanted it to be like that kind of
Gavin
moment.
said he still, to this day, and I have to go back and I'm thinking he's probably correct. He still hasn't been able to cut a promo since. And I was
Fuck
like,
Gavin.
You earned that shit, man.
You know.
So Dickie comes out with Gavin and Shane Davis, which is an interesting join to whatever the fuck is going on, which I'm sure will be revealed soon. But
it's his new empire.
Disclaimer.
like we're out of the look. Bush is out of like Bush is still like stumbling around and Shane's kind of holding him up and still like throwing him, carrying his ass in the ring, which
Right.
is he's
I
the
was like,
champ
he's
and he
weak.
has to be like, okay, well that's a choice. So then all of a sudden, was it Dick? No. Johnny comes out and then starts saying like that was stolen from me, and so then Billy comes out and he says this match is going to happen right now. So the impromptu out of luck championship, which was Gavin Bush versus Johnny Faith, and holy fucking shit, Johnny Faith stomped his ass, and Gavin officially has the record for the shortest run ever HCW out of luck championship.
Tragic.
And
that was with help.
And may I say, when Gavin lost, it was the most beautiful I have ever seen, because Dickie and the other guy pulling him away from, and it was, Gavin dedicates. He puts on a good show. It was beautiful, and I love that Faith walked away with the out of luck. Who do you guys think that Faith is going to cash it in for, though?
Ray.
Yeah.
No, Ray's
No.
No, Ray's no longer there, so.
But I meant that belt.
I
For
can
Ray's belt,
see
yeah.
Johnny cashing it in for
The Independents.
the independents or the heavyweight.
I
mean, but to be fair, he could also cash in on the Sunflower Championship. I mean, but I don't see Johnny doing that kind of thing. So,
I think John finds a partner.
you think so?
I think so.
For the tag team?
Absolutely. I think he finds a partner.
Who would you guys want to be his partner? Or who do you
Johnny
guys
Faith's
see?
partner.
I mean, he's been close to a certain amount of people for
He is
so
tagged
long.
with so many fucking people, though.
Logan?
Logan's busy.
Yeah.
It's a good question, right?
It is a really good question, actually.
Leave it to the fans. Write it in the comments.
Right in the comments. What do you believe? But
I mean, shit. It depends on what his strategy is, too, because Johnny is military, so you're going to want muscle and strength as well as strategic. I could see him playing it out to be somebody I would never put in with him.
didn't he have an issue
Someone
with
like Shane Saunders.
No, Shane Sanders is with Gavin.
No, that's Shane Davis. Shane Saunders, the guy.
Sanders?
The blue collar brawler.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Didn't-
Or
Have-
even
I mean, they got singlets and mohawks. They got the tag gear down.
even Barefoot Brandon.
That would be fun.
That'd be good.
That would be interesting.
Sergeant Slaughter and Hack.
Yeah. Hey,
right there?
there ain't
guys.
nothing wrong with
You
the
heard
80s,
it here
bro.
first, folks.
Just Hillbilly Jim and Sergeant Slaughter tagging. Yeah, why not?
Run that shit
Why
back.
not?
Let's just not drink some gasoline. We don't need to be drinking gasoline.
I mean,
Who do you think of, Miss Jordan? You said he had...
I don't know. I just feel like I know he had issues with the Independence champ with Chance. So I feel like that's maybe he has revenge unsettled for that Independence champ. But
okay.
But
Never
that's
mind.
I could be totally wrong on that. Like
No.
I feel I don't think he's willing to go backwards. So I think he's forward and he's ready to go for the top, and I see him going after Chance, but I feel like Ray's gonna be like, settle down, bro. I got shit to finish with Chance first.
Yeah, that's no joke. We will see what Johnny Faith does with this title. It's exciting to see him hold it.
It is.
Hopefully he does good things with it, or he could fucking do like Kit and defend it.
Kit was the longest person to hold that out of luck champion.
He actually
right?
is the one who's held it the most.
Longest, yes.
He's had it 3 times.
So maybe Faith is just gonna hold it and wait. Maybe we're gonna all forget about it. Faith is not gonna be on the card for a little bit until he just prompts up and shows
that's
up.
the thing is he has to defend that title. He'll lose it if he doesn't defend it. So he'll be on every show.
And Kit, he did the same, right?
Right.
He defended every show, but I feel like he's like.
He may not cash
he's
it
gonna
in.
defend it,
Right.
but he's not gonna cash it in for a while.
Right,
That's
he
where I
could-
think.
and
And I
that's
think
very
that's
much-
also a bad idea. Like I said,
You are
cash
very
in.
much.
I'm like I know exactly what I want. If I get a belt that gives me any match I want, I'm cashing in right away for that
Exactly.
champion. I'm going for the
See,
Heartland Championship.
And that's what
That's
you
what I
did.
would do. I would
You're
not
very
hold on
much
to
a
it.
Logan Knight. I'm cashing in. I know exactly what title I'm
Exactly.
going for and what my focus is. I am very much.
I'm
a
not
money in the
going to
bank.
allow myself the opportunity to lose that belt.
Yeah, no, I'm a money in the bank bitch. Like I'm gonna watch.
But
your
they don't have to lose that.
Yeah, I
There's a
know.
big difference between Money in
get
the
it.
Bank and the
I get it.
Out of Luck Championship.
I'm a Kit Reaver. I'm gonna watch all my opponents and then I'm gonna pick which one is gonna
like
be give
Kit
me
did.
the most.
But you're
he
also
would
going to
go
have
in
an
the crowd.
opportunity to possibly lose it, like he did.
I could.
Like he did, but
Not likely.
But like Kit sat in the crowd. He watched his opponents. He
Yeah.
waited
He's
for
also
that
he
time.
also lost it. Lost
Exactly,
it twice. He lost it
so-
to Heidi.
Yeah, but Billy has actually
got another
said,
match
I know.
in
Hopefully Faith is smarter with his choices and he's broadening his horizons on
Yeah,
that shit.
I'm sure he is. So then it brings us to the next match.
This
which
is the match where the fire alarm went off right before it, and then
Right.
it came back.
Yeah, so the fire alarm was set off, and then we were outside. I don't know what, 30 minutes?
Yeah, it
maybe
was a lot less. Maybe it felt a lot less because it wasn't that cold, but I felt like it was about 40 minutes.
I know it was wet. That's all I know. I don't give a shit. We're outside. It is what it is. It happened. We're over it. We'll hopefully never have this fucking problem again.
Doubt it.
It is what it is. But then when we come back from our outside and we give everybody 10 minutes to go, warm up and change gear, deodorant, pee, take a shit, buy a soda. We got the Blade versus Paradox match, which Paradox told Blade, if you want some, come and fucking get some. And so that was
Short and sweet.
Very short.
What the fuck?
It was a way for them to get the audience back into the swing of things.
Let's keep going.
Get them in their chairs, get them hot and bothered, give them something to be excited about, and then continue with the show so we could all move on.
Yeah.
See, the thing about it is,
He actually missed most
I
of the
missed the
match.
match because, like, during the breaks, we usually want to go buy shirts.
Sure.
So I went over and I
We
went to
didn't
buy
have
a shirt.
intermission.
We didn't have the intermission. The
Sure.
show started. I was over buying shirts, and next thing I know, the bell rang because the match was over.
He's like, what the fuck
I'm like,
happened?
what the
I was
fuck
like,
just
okay.
happened?
So, and to recap what happened, so Drake and Paradox is a heavy hitter, or not Drake. Did I say Drake?
Yeah, you did.
Blade.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Blade and Paradox. Blade is a heavy hitter, or fucking Paradox is a heavy hitter. Blade is a very large man. But in the end, Paradox ends up getting the win, and mainly because did Paradox pin him before or after the Simon character came out?
Oh, the fake Simon character, the psych out. Yeah.
I quote Simon character.
yeah.
Kit dressed as Simon.
Yeah, it was after.
Yeah.
Because Simon came in to distract. But even then, okay, so do we think that Blade think that was Simon? Because
No.
he was a lot taller. So he told him
Yeah.
to fuck off. Like,
No,
get
I
the
think
fuck out of the ring.
no, you're right.
But
He-
we've seen issues between Blade and Simon before.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
so
why.
I was wondering if he thought that was actually Simon, or he's like, no, you're a lot taller and
Yeah, no.
heftier.
Blade's
than
dumb.
Simon.
Blade ain't got a brain for himself, so he saw the Simon mask, assumed it was Simon, and so because he's got a beef with Simon, he got distracted, which is a dumb thing for a senior person who's been wrestling for, God, how long's Blade been wrestling? 20 fucking years, at least?
25.
Yeah, Blade's been around for fucking ever. He knows better than to get fucking distracted, but he allowed himself to get distracted by Simon, who was trying to hand him a fucking chair.
But he said fuck off to that too, so he
Yeah.
was smart enough to say, I don't need your fucking help.
Because Simon is a pet, and he told Caitlin
But it wasn't
come
But
back.
Simon.
there was beef between them before. Like
Yeah.
he slapped Simon last.
Well, I
month.
think we're getting ready to see like a Seventh Seal Civil War.
Yeah,
It's gear now.
and like I mentioned before in our podcast, the best revelation and like fight is internal.
Yeah. And it's destroying them
Dispute.
right now because if it wasn't for the distraction that he thought from the Simon character, then Paradox may not have won. But Paradox did roll him up for the 1, 2, 3. After Paradox took, how many bloodbaths did Paradox take? At least one. One of them was like enough to finish everybody.
Oh yeah, for
like,
sure.
oh my Jesus H. Christ.
I didn't see the match.
Yeah, I know. You were buying shirts with my son. So, yeah. So, Paradox got the win, but I'm sure that story's not done at all.
No.
We will see more from the Seventh Seal as, because they're like a fungus. They do not stay out of anybody else's business. They just bleed into everything.
Oh.
Yeah, the dogs are having a grand time in our bedroom. They're wrestling on our bed, most likely. So then that leads into the next match, which I have a question for you before we start this next match. How are you storing fire in your fucking gear? Like, I'm afraid,
Right?
like,
He's
if
a Harry
I did-
Potter fan. I told
He's
you
like
it was
fucking
magic.
like Voldemort, or
I
whatever
would
his name,
rub-
putting like little zigzags or lightning
Legitimately,
bulbs on everyone's face.
If I
like, what
stored
the
fire
fuck?
in my gear, I would set my crotch on fire.
Literally, when he did that, I was like, the fire department was just here. Like, can we fucking not?
Jesus Christ. Because right before we got this match is when Stormy comes out and addresses the audience, and she says, from what it was announced, she was going to give us answers as to what her status was as far as
Why her
wrestling.
absence? What was everyone's thought about her absence before we dive into Drake's dramatic event?
I think she's just not ready. I think a lot of
She needs a break.
Yeah,
People
think
need breaks.
I think she just needs a break.
People
think
need
there's
breaks.
a lot of damage that was done from when Only Friends was dealing with the Seventh Seal, and so maybe she takes a little bit longer than Logan, and that's okay.
I thought she was going to know she was pregnant. And then once I saw...
I heard that like
what
6
was-
times last night.
Once I saw someone getting kicked, I was like, well, she's clearly not pregnant.
Yeah, so she's
I was like, Drake, let's settle down. And he hit her, and I was like, well, clearly not pregnant now.
That pile driver was insane, though.
That was
You know what?
fucking...
Yeah,
And
okay.
The
she
emo
wouldn't
killer, I
allow
guess,
it.
what you call it, right? Yeah, that was insane.
So, like, Stormy comes out and she's like in tears, and because she got a good pop, we
She's
missed her.
excited to be back. Yeah.
And then Drake comes out spitting on people.
That's what I do.
That's what you do.
He's the
Like,
wiener
I'm gonna
guy.
bring an umbrella one of
Hot
these
dog
days.
guy.
I used to sell rain suits for
You
$1, and
Oh
I
my
actually sold quite a
God.
few.
I'm
had a
sure
sign.
you did. My son, that was his first. This was his first wrestling show, and he goes, "Okay." I said, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you.
Every time I have a sign and Drake looks at me, I hide behind it.
Yeah.
Please, God, I'm
Legitimately.
So sorry.
But
My
then
son-
you get in the ring, you hit Stormy in this. You do like, what is it called? A gut punch or a gut hit with the chair.
Yep, not pregnant anymore.
Are you familiar with the solar plexus?
Yes, there. See, I'm sorry, I couldn't think of the word. You don't have to be rude about it.
I don't think he was, but
So anyway, hit Stormy with the chair, and then you do a pile driver,
I
which
didn't
we've
hit
seen
anybody
that.
with a fucking chair. Where were you?
Yeah, he kicked her.
he kicked her.
I thought you hit her in the
No,
stomach
he
with the
kicked
chair.
her,
He kicked
No,
her
I
in the
drove
stomach.
her,
kicked her in
and
the
then he
solar
burned her
plexus.
faces. Burned her face.
She got one face.
I know.
Even though
Like-
she's two-faced, she has one.
Oh, wow.
Do we have a reason, or we just like, you know what? I saw her. She was talking. I wanted
Get
to
under
shut up.
Logan's skin.
She didn't even say anything, and I'm kind of disappointed she didn't fight back. But you know what I'm saying? It's Stormy. Like she usually
It's hard to
hits
fight
back.
when you're scared out of your fucking mind.
When somebody set your face on fire, like I think I would be like
it's
out of
before
words.
set the face on fire. It's before the set on the. As soon as she got in the ring, she could have said something. She could have. They could have
Well,
had a better.
To be fair,
Ba,
they
ba,
were,
ba.
Pile driver.
we were sitting there going, "We love you, Stormy."
Yeah.
and cheering. You know, you gotta have.
But when Drake came out, we weren't saying that we were watching, and she sat there and.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes it's not what you say, it's what you don't. And in situations like that, when you go out there, a lot of words can be said with actions instead.
Fair enough.
There's not much to say about it other than you will have to continue watching to see where it goes.
Yeah,
Other
and
than-
God damn it, Drake's out here now.
Other than she's
There
not
goes
pregnant.
And I will tell you, I'm not going to give you anything else other than it is about to get a lot worse.
You know, she's not
I can see
pregnant,
that.
so I feel like that wasn't a closing for her. That was like start of a war.
The war started at War Games.
Yeah. Like
Well,
I said,
yeah, but it's continuously
he did that.
going.
You did that to get under Logan's skin, right?
Of course.
Exactly.
course.
See, that's why he went after Stormy, was to get under Logan's skin.
And let's speak about Logan for a minute, because Jay turns to him. He goes, "Man, when I saw Logan, it turned up 98 degrees."
He looked like he's a boy band.
Yes.
I was like, it's like 98
I was like,
degrees
"Bye,
in
bye,
here.
bye." I ain't never
Bye,
seen.
bye, bye.
He looks so fucking handsome. I was
He
like, I was
does.
so sad you cut your hair, but you're a good looking mofo.
It was time. It was definitely
Yeah.
time. Sometimes you just got to shave it off, start over, try something
I know you
different.
came out and I was like, oh, so is he teaming with Johnny Faith? When you
So,
got
well, I
hurt?
mean, I was a fucking battle buddy for 5 minutes. That was the point. We all wore the same pants. I got the haircut, showing support for Johnny Faith.
But
Because
you,
every day he's alive is a fucking miracle.
That's
you targeted Logan in that cage match.
Yeah.
Care to give a specific reason why targeting Logan
Why do you
out of
think I did?
everyone? No, I
he's a
don't
bad
know.
guy.
Because he started the hot
He is
dog.
a
Bad
man.
guys do bad things. It's that
You go
simple.
after the most babyface person?
Well, if you didn't give a shit about the person I'm beating up, no one's going to react. No one's going to care. Tell me who you love so I can hurt them.
Don't say shit.
I'm not saying quiet.
Don't say nothing. We hate everybody.
That's my job. They boo me so these dumb fucking baby faces can go stand behind tables and make money.
How do you feel about how that match
Money.
went? Did it go the way you had planned?
Yeah.
I would
You got a paycheck.
Listen to me. I got paid really well yesterday. I got busted open the hard way. I got hit in the head with a big piece of iron in the turnbuckle because I removed the pad.
Yep.
It was my problem, my fault, my mistake. It'll never happen again. And the only
doubt
reason
it.
the only reason that I didn't win that match is because the referee stopped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The referee decided to pull his punch and
Which
end
was
the
an
match.
interesting choice.
Didn't have anything to do with me or Logan Knight. The referee made the call.
I've seen you go further distances, like darker places.
There's a fucking hole
And
in my
no
forehead. He
stops.
probably is a little gun shy around blood, but I've had legitimate bloodbaths before. We've had death matches before in the state of Kansas, and referees make judgment calls. It's their decision. It wasn't the right decision to make, but it's made. It's done. We're moving on, and there will be another time. There
Yeah,
will
and
be
the ref's
another day.
word is final. So
And believe you me, me and Logan are not done. We are
boo.
far from fucking done.
I didn't believe you
How many
guys were.
how many brainbusters did he give you? Do you remember?
6.
Six?
see, that's what I thought. You said 5. I knew
said
there was
5.
more than 5. I think
And-
there was more than 5.
Well, I still left the venue on my own. Not a
Yeah.
soul over there trying to help me up to my feet, even though they carried Sydney out like she was Jesus fucking Christ. But I left on my own 2 feet and will every time, whether I need it or not.
Do you think it's your ego that maybe that's why you left?
Do you
Say
think?
with your chest.
Do you think if you didn't have an ego in this business, you'd make it anywhere?
Oh, absolutely fucking not. That's why I'm not in the business.
I have a resume.
That's why I have
unlike,
this room.
Listen, I have a resume unlike any person in this territory within fucking 500 miles of where I live. There is nobody with the accolades, the records, the win-loss, the consistency, the what I produce is on no level of anyone around me.
I'm not going to argue. I'll
Not-
agree.
Not one bit.
There is not one person that can hold a candle to what I've done in 18 years.
Wow.
Show me.
I'm not going to argue with you because I 100% agree. You are in a different category.
And that's what I want.
Yeah.
It isn't about wins. It's not about losses. It's not even about the paycheck. It's about people wondering what the fuck is going to happen now because I walked through the curtain.
I know when we see Drake Gallows is on the card, we're going, oh shit. What?
You should be thinking, oh shit, on the behalf of whoever is across from me.
No,
That's what we
legitimately, it's like, what is he about to do to this poor soul?
Now, you put me in a match with a 14-year-old child. You put
Leave
me
him
in a
alone.
match with a woman. You put me in a match with a 500-pound, 42-year-old man. You put me in a match with Remington fucking Roar. It doesn't matter who's in the match. They're wondering outright, what is Drake going to do? It's not, oh, is this guy going to be okay? It's, oh, he's not going to be okay.
Which, not to give you your flowers, but I'm going to give you your flowers anyway.
take 'em.
I absolutely love your fucking moonsault.
Yeah.
Your moonsault is damn near textbook fucking
Glorious.
perfect.
Took years.
We get like the flowers we've been giving you off of your moonsaults because we have been privileged enough to get him from different angles, and some of the angles you've given us, it's like, god damn, you could run calculations off that
I shouldn't
shit.
be able to do it, but it's the exact same thing every time.
But dude, it's so nice every single and we got 3 moonsaults last
Well,
night.
here's the thing though, like there's consistency and then there's like very little room for error when it comes to a moonsault. If you're going to do that move, it's no different than the shooting star press, the 450 splash, or any other thing you do off the top rope. If you don't do it perfect every time, you're going to land on your fucking face. You're going to hit your head. You're going to hurt your opponent. I watched Vader. I mean, I was 5 feet away from Vader. I watched him do his own finishing move to someone incorrectly because he was having a bad night, and he put his elbow in the man's eye, and his orbital fucking was in his, like, he had a second mouth on his face.
Oh my god.
Like, so I'm really particular about safety, and like I said, you have to leave these people the way you found them.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna do the moonsault, it better be fucking perfect, because I'm not going to be that guy that harms someone because I didn't fucking do it right, because I got lazy about it. I had 5 people that were supposed to catch me in the War Games match. It ended up being a total of 8.
Yeah.
1 person got hurt, and obviously it was Logan Knight. He took a fucking toe to the forehead.
You put your toe? How?
He was in the back of the huddle, and my fucking toe just bam right through his hands, kicked him in the face.
That is just kind of like I don't know how, like a weird incident.
Fucking
but
sucks for him.
Yeah.
From 16
Is that
feet
why
in
you
the air.
beat him up? Because you towed him?
No, I beat him up because I'm a bad fucking guy.
You're a bad fucking guy. Well, but Logan went over.
He did.
Logan won.
Whatever. Didn't look like a winner to me.
Stormy.
She certainly didn't look like a winner to me either.
So are we maybe seeing like the Logan and Drake story's probably not over?
Well, here's how
Done?
this goes. It's over when I say it's over.
Oh,
It's
okay.
over when I've had enough. It's over when I'm done. And even though I got busted open yesterday and I took 6 brain busters, Jeffrey, they're called brain busters,
What did he call him?
suplexes.
Oh,
Do your fucking job or don't.
Yeah, they were bringing
To be
us
fair, we could barely hear him.
we can hear Jeff. We just can't hear the other.
Oh,
commentator.
Jeffrey,
I
I'm
want-
sorry.
If I want to hear you, I want you to be right.
Damn.
That's I'm fair enough. That's commentary's job.
Does not fucking matter who wins or who loses. I will say that until they put me in the ground. What matters is who they're talking about when they shut the fucking doors.
That's fair.
And I will be done with Logan when I'm done with Logan.
So, are you going to go after Stormy now too?
Is she going to show up?
That's fair. We don't know because we didn't
don't
get
know.
no answers because you were too busy.
Catching her face on
Honestly,
fire.
I feel like nothing's out of sight for Drake. Just anyone's in his
It's
path.
on site for whoever wants it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who it is. The goal is always to get to the HCW championship. That will be my hill that I die on. And the only way this whole thing comes to a halt is when I have that title.
So, does it matter whether it's the heavyweight or just the Heartland title, or
It's
is it?
the Heartland Championship, HCW Championship? That's the belt
one.
I want.
That
I
is
don't
the
want,
mountain to climb.
I don't give a shit about any other belt in that locker room on that company. You tell me, oh, you're going to get a shot at the fucking the Out of Luck Championship. Well, the moment I get it, I'm going to go to Billy Simmons and say, here you go, put me in the main event.
That makes sense.
I'm not
because
interested.
why else would you want it?
I'm not here for silver medals. I've said it for years. I will not be in the middle of the card for the rest of my career. I belong at the top. I've always belonged at the top. I was at the top for 26 months straight. And then when I chose to leave the business, I opened up a vacancy for others and I allowed them in my fucking spot. And now that I'm here, it doesn't matter how long it takes. I will get my spot back. And I will keep it until I'm done.
What do you want to do with the heavyweight championship, or the Heartland Championship that nobody else is doing? Just have it?
You're talking about me right now, and I'm not even in the main event.
That's fair enough.
You've had all fucking day to talk about Chance Kerrigan being the new champion, and you haven't mentioned him once. You're not talking about him. You're not talking about Ray Leon. You're not talking about anybody else that fucking matters that we should be talking about because no one gives a shit. seen it.
All right, let's move on to the tag team champions, the Diamond Kings versus No Coast Yakuza.
No Coast Yakuza. Good fucking job. About fucking time.
I was waiting for that. It really was.
Yep.
I've been waiting 2 years for these dipshits to pull their heads out of their asses and do something.
Instead of falling for the same old shit over and over.
You want to be in the main event, or do you want to be jerking the curtain? Do something.
And they did. They won. The Diamond Kings dropped their titles.
Lost the titles.
Lost their titles, sorry. And the No Coast Yakuza are now the new tag team champions. What did you think of that match, dear?
Not a lot of interference. I figured there'd be more interference.
From the Seventh Seal?
Or, yeah.
I think you've got a lot of drama in the locker room going on between the Seventh Seal, and none of them are on the same
That's
page.
true. But I wasn't actually thinking that either. I was thinking maybe because Remington was there, too. Saw him last night.
But what was he doing?
He was just talking.
Fuck all or nothing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I expect him to come out and, like, do something with No Coast. but-
Like he was the muscle to back up
Right.
No Coast,
Yeah.
so they didn't want to do anything.
He's in the group, isn't he?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, he's in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense. I mean, no, I don't see anybody other than certain people in this room
when
walking up to...
the man had a surgically repaired bicep.
Yeah.
He's still rehabbing. Even if he wanted to get involved, should he?
No, probably,
Probably not, but it's Remington.
That's
Do
in
you-
his
I
heart.
get it. The motherfucker's made out of paper. He's got thin skin at this point. But is the risk worth the reward, or do you trust your teammates to get the fucking job done?
Well, but they did get it done.
Exactly. So
And
what's he need to go out there
congratulations
for?
to them, because this has been a long feud.
The
Yeah.
only person that got involved was Katie Lynn, and she got ran out by Morgan.
Yep,
Yes,
Morgan
I
came out
love
with
that.
a kendo stick. ran her
Literally
race.
chasing her, make a Caitlyn lollipop. Like, out of which hole, we don't know. But it was literally chasing her down.
That's yucky.
Okay.
I love how he tells you that's yucky. So we see new champs, and then right away Coda comes out running their Coda brand comes out running their mouths, saying that basically challenging No Coast to the
At least
titles.
we think so. It was hard to hear them, too.
Yeah, to be
it was hard.
They
fair,
were
there was a
getting
lot
very
of.
loud.
By that point, we had come back from being outside. We're already running quite a bit over. Everybody, I think, was just kind of riled up at this point. So, yeah, I probably will have to watch it back to hear exactly what Coda Brand said. But I'm going to assume it's because No Coast said, if you want some, come get some.
Right.
And so, probably at the next show, I'm going to assume for Osage is going to be No
It's a
Coast.
challenge, yeah.
Versus Coda Brand. Which we've seen, Coda Brand just has this... that they feel like they're the champs, so they're gonna shoot their shot. We will see how that goes, and then that leads into the next match, which is actually my favorite match of the whole fucking night. No offense to anybody. It was the no DQ loser leaves HCW Austin versus Tommy Too Good, which, to be fair, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5, if not 6 contenders for match of the year in this show alone.
Yeah, no,
It
definitely.
was really fucking fired. Like, this show hit on all cylinders and just fucking kept going. I was really proud. Even though we had the fire alarm, this show did exactly what it was. Well, because sometimes you can lose momentum.
Yeah.
And I think they stuck to it as best they could.
I don't think even with the fire alarm pulled, when we came back, we were all still going hard at it. Like, I don't think anything made us really lose momentum. It was legacy. We hit hard, and I'm not gonna lie, I was tired by the main event. I was tired, but we'll get to that. But this one kept me awake, but I think I lost all my energy with this match, particularly. Yeah.
There were quite a few people after the event saying we really could have had that show, or could have had that match close the show, and I agreed.
Amen.
And
yeah.
I don't want to discredit the heavyweight championship match because it belongs in the main event. That's where the belt should be. Those guys absolutely deserve to be in that spot. They deserve what they have worked for. They deserve their moment. They deserve that time. But there are some times when it's like, is this match bigger than the title? And I feel like yesterday we had the unfortunate issue of having several matches on the card that could have been equal to the championship or bigger. And that is not a detriment to the show. It's a reward for the fans. But it also gives you a responsibility to be in the main event. And it gives you the responsibility to say, hey, we have to do better than everyone else, knowing that there are 8 matches before us, and everything we are going to do, the crowd has already seen it.
Right.
And that has been my theory, not just less is more, but when you go out there and make a moment, it's more important than making a match, because if the first match is a ladder match, 2 or 3 matches on the card have blood, ultra violence, doors, tables, chairs, all that other stuff, fighting on the floor, bumps on the concrete, all that shit. You leave a main event with a very big responsibility, a lot of work to be done, and you have to be smart enough to know where to do certain things and when, because the crowd has already seen it once. So you're going to work just as hard as everybody else and not get the reward from the fans that you hope to get because they've seen it. But you have to find a way to be creative enough to keep them intrigued, give them what they really want to see, which is a banger 5-star main event. Or you have to absolutely destroy the building, figuratively. You have to blow up the whole room. Give them a roller coaster of emotion rather than just have them watch a fantastic wrestling match, which if you watch the main event in a vacuum, it's fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. But if you watch it at 10 p.m. after being mentally and physically exhausted all day, you're hungry, you're tired, you've had a long fucking day, and you go, these guys are fucking killing each other. It's a crime that the crowd's not popping. It's a crime that they're not cheering. It's a crime that they're not giving them what they deserve. But that's also where you go, Tommy Too Good and Austin Reddick, if it were my promotion, I would have gave them match of the night, which usually means they get a bottle or cash. I'm like, whatever you're getting from me as a reward for having the best match of the night, you deserve it. They absolutely fucking killed.
It did.
It is extremely hard to follow that.
It was.
I mean, when you have weapons, thumbtacks, whatever, double juice, like people are bleeding, like all kinds of shit going on.
Staplers.
That is, you're asking me to follow a car crash with a juggling act.
Comparison, yeah, I can see that. You've got the fans up here, and now you're going to try to bring it. Now, everybody's emotionally invested in the main event, but you've got all this action, and now you're getting to the drama.
The problem with having so much fun is that it has to end.
Yeah.
And that's why I hate the term roller coaster, because they say, oh, you have to give them peaks and valleys. You bring them up, you shoot them down. You bring them up, you shoot them down. They say the semi-main event and the second match on each card are usually the cool-down match. I say that's wrong. I say every match should be a climb. There should be loops and valleys and peaks and all that stuff, but how does every roller coaster end? It ends with
drop.
It ends with the drop, and then you have that slow, just calm, make a turn, park, and
Like a mic drop moment.
You can't fucking call it a roller coaster, because the main event could be in the middle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's actually really fair. Because you could put, well, these could have been swapped and it would have been still about a great show.
I don't think it changes the show at all.
No.
I think the fans are going to pop for what the fans are going to pop for.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
But
we would have been fatigued
main
by the last
event-
main event, no matter what.
Main event is a challenge.
Yeah.
It's a promoter telling you, hey, this is a responsibility. And again, I'll say it, they killed it. The match was awesome. They did a great fucking job.
Yeah.
It's a fucking 4-hour wrestling show.
Do you think it's harder to be a VIP or a main event? Because VIP, you're coming in cold. Like, you ain't even warmed at the
And
crowd.
people
They
are
got
paying
no
extra
idea.
money.
I think the
to
main
see
event
this.
should be in the VIP.
You know, that's
You're
not
gonna have a main event blow off cage match. Put it in the VIP.
that's not
We're
a bad
paying
idea.
You know
extra
why?
money.
You know why? Because if hypothetically, if main event is Drake Gallows Logan Knight HCW Championship ladder match, people are going to pay to see that, right?
Yeah.
You're going to pay $20 for a general admission ticket. But if you really want to see it, you're going to pay $35 for a VIP ticket just because you want to see that match more than anything else. Respectfully, if you said, hey, I want you to pay $15 more for the VIP experience, we're going to have Simon Balasong versus Kargar, I'm not paying $15 extra for that. I'm going to wait until doors open. Mm-hmm. It's not because they're young. It's not because they're small. It's not because they need to put more time in. It's because they aren't top stars.
They're not the draw yet.
Right.
They will have their time. But I'm in the VIP against Paradox in a no DQ match 8 months ago, and it was the highest selling pre-sale VIP there ever has been.
Bro, and yes or no, was that the one where you put Carly through the table or no? You put did you put Simon?
Good
Paradox?
question. So the blow off in Salina was the last one. That was main event. That was and then one of them was right before that. That was VIP. I do believe that's when I put his sister through a table.
I was saying, I know you put both of them through a table at one time, but I can't. They kind of go through like, I don't know, everything kind of fades.
But that's the thing. You're not asking me about, well, who won that match? You said, yeah, that's the one where you fucked up a girl, right?
The only reason I remember is because every time you get near my table, I spontaneously break a toe.
That's weird.
I know.
Every time somebody comes near my table, I spontaneously bruise something and or break a toe, or for whatever reason, somebody punches me in the tit randomly. I don't know how that happens.
Get punched in the tits. It happens.
Ain't nothing funnier than somebody flipping your lap going, oh no, not the tit. Bro. What was even funnier about that, it was like, you're like, here he comes. And I'm like, yes, I should fucking move. Yeah. So my ass, as a wrestling fan, I'm going,
scooting back.
No, my fucking chair was glued to the floor. I was like, oh, well.
You know, I was telling friends about that. I was actually tempted to steal your purse.
Go ahead.
Because I'm underneath the table crawling back to the ring, and I was like, I could just slide that bitch underneath the ring, and no one would ever know.
Yeah, and I'd be like,
the
you know
end
what?
of the night, she's like, where's my shit? And
I
then
deserve it.
She would
I would be like,
out.
you know what? I deserve that shit. Except for like, no, I couldn't. Like this whole.
Now these bitch ass security guards we have wouldn't let me have any fun. I guarantee, as soon as I walk away, they'd reach under there and give it right back to you like a fucking stooge.
No,
I've had heat with fucking Wichita security guards for 10 years.
I mean, they keep changing a lot. That maybe you're the reason why we don't have the same security.
Well, they
every
used to have
time.
this rodeo roundup crew. It was like breast cancer awareness rodeo group, and I got into fist fights with those guys because they would get in my fucking way, and I'm like, your job is to take a knee, stay the fuck out of my way. Keep the fans away from me. That's your job. It's not your job to get in between me and my job.
That's fair
so
enough.
I grabbed one by the collar and threw him over a fucking table once, and I haven't seen him since.
Was
so.
that in?
No, this was for XWE years and years ago. I was in a match with the Nadester.
Oh, well, fair enough.
And I was supposed to do it was like I think we were going to do like a rock bottom off of a table, and this fucking dude was like, not this one, and I'm like, I fucking know that. I booked the match, you dumb fuck. Walk away. And he didn't want to get, like, he was in between me and my opponent who was on the table, and I eventually just had to grab him by the collar and throw him. And then I told the promoter.
See, this is why I say you don't give power to those that should not have power.
I was like, if this ever happens again, I will absolutely just fucking go off on every single one of them. I will throw hands with a security guard. I don't care.
Did it take Nate to get very long to the ring in that match?
It was like a 75-minute introduction.
You know, just a long time ago, I don't remember, but when I wrestle people like that, I tend to only upload footage from bell to bell so I don't have to watch the entrances.
Gotcha.
I don't have that kind of time.
I'm not going to leave. I'm going to order fucking food. Bitch, if I have to wait for you to get to the ring, you're dying when you get there.
Natester's matches end when the bell rings. Like when the match starts, it's over. He's done everything he came to do in his entrance. That's
which was the drum line,
well,
the
like,
running in, pushing your opponent in the balls.
That's what he cares about. He's and like that's out of respect. Like that's his version of wrestling. It's let's have this big glorious entrance, and then it's like I'd like to do this, this, and this. And, all right, let's get it done. Everything else is on your opponent to make the match happen.
Wow, that's craziness.
It's just, I mean, that's how he does it. And I respect it.
Everybody's got a game, right? So Austin versus Tommy has been building for 2 months.
A while.
A little bit. It's been building for a long. It's been building for almost a year.
They were tag team champions for a long time.
Right.
And when they lost it to Diamond Kings.
But as far as just Tommy decided that he could not move on for whatever reason, very short-sighted, that he could not move on until he won against Austin. Austin doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I've moved on with myself.
I mean, he
can move on. Who fucking cares? He's like, well, if you want to fight me, that's fine. I won't fucking put you down like the dog you are, but otherwise, whatever. So,
see, it's easy.
This match was amazing.
It was great.
There were staples. There were chairs. There were tables that decided
Oh,
not to
my.
fucking break. There was a fork
There's a fork, yeah.
in a forehead. I had a girlfriend
Thumbtacks.
screaming in my ear through the whole match. It was very loud. Oh yeah, fucking an entire bag of thumbtacks.
8,000.
That is an awful. I hate thumbtacks.
Cleaning
Thumbtacks
that
and
up.
Legos.
Legos are worse.
I know.
I'll take the thumbtacks every day.
Fuck both of that.
No, the
this is why
Legos
I'm the
are-
fan. Fuck that
Well,
shit.
Certain promotions, certain states are like, no thumbtacks. They're like, we'll do Legos instead. And I'm like, fuck Legos.
Yeah,
They
no.
hurt worse than thumbtacks.
Put nails under my nail. No.
Yeah.
When those two damn near fucking killed each other. And Tommy kept his headband on the whole time, so magical
Surprise,
shit
yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Super glue. I am pretty sure he used the Gorilla Glue, like he shouldn't have, to keep it on. So what did you think of the Tommy and Austin match?
I'm a little sad we had to see Austin go. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah, because Billy did come out and say Austin is no longer part of HCW. That was he lost, so he leaves.
Right.
Toodaloo, Scooby-Doo.
I mean, I'm glad Tommy's staying, but I really didn't want to see Austin go.
Austin is such a fucking technician. You can't not miss watching him wrestle.
I will say it. Austin Reddick was, and will probably always be the most gifted, talented professional in that locker room. He deserved more. He deserves more. And again, much like Caine Carter, I hope that wherever he is, wherever he's going, he gets everything that he deserves. Because there are only so many true professionals in these locker rooms that can actually make a locker room better. They can make a show better, and they can make the all-around experience better just by showing up. He is one of those guys, and wherever he goes, I hope that he gets absolutely nothing but satisfaction, profit, and just overall joy from where he is and what he's doing. Austin's the shit.
That is a great way to put it because he is just
Our locker room will suffer
Yeah.
because he's not in it.
unfortunately.
He will be
Someone
missed.
will have to fix that.
He
Someone
will be
have to fill
missed.
that
Someone
gap.
needs to step up.
He is just so fucking good. There's never been a match. Austin and Tommy were good as a tag team.
Yeah.
Not saying that. But every match that was a singles that Austin was in, it was always fucking good. And you always knew if Austin was going to hit you, you were going to regret all your life decisions. Every fucking time he hit you. And I will actually state that I have enjoyed the heel run. Quite honestly. I love a good arrogant asshole.
And he did it well.
And he did it so fucking well because he did what his job was do, which was he made you hate him, so he loved the face.
Right.
And that's exactly, you felt no other way. There was no part in your body that was like, well, Austin, he's such a nice
That's our job.
guy. I know, and he
Right.
fucking did it. And I'm so proud of him. I am going to really miss him.
Yeah.
What a great
At
exit.
HCW.
What a great exit. He will be missed. That's
I think the
bottom
crowd
line.
should have been a little nicer too, instead of no on him.
I know, absolutely on that.
Heels don't care.
Heels
Yeah.
don't care. I think he appreciated
he's moved on
it.
before, like once he got the 1, 2, 3 and he lost, he was like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Yep.
Fuck all you bitches.
done.
You Kansas little piss ants, whatever. I'm moving on to better things.
I've had a mantra for 18 fucking years. It's arrive, succeed, leave.
Yeah.
When I know that I'm done, I'm done.
Toodaloo, Scooby-Doo.
Show up, do your thing, go.
And he sure as hell did. That I wouldn't even say that was the I would say that would be a co-main event. That would have to be because that was such
can't
a
argue
big
with that.
match. There was, and even so, the greatest thing is having Tommy's girlfriend right behind me. She's going, "What are you doing with the fucking fork? Who brings forks to a match?" And
Yeah.
I'm just fucking dying. I'm like, "Oh,
I used to just keep them in my boot. Yeah. No,
I
you,
think this is the greatest moment of my life."
you can put a fork in there, railroad tie, you can put anything you need to.
You got to pull it out and go. It's a dingle hopper. That's
I literally, when you pulled
required.
it out, I was like, okay, Little Mermaid, what's going on?
He's gonna comb his
Literally.
fucking hair that he doesn't have.
Right. I was like, I'm confused.
Oh no! Okay, give me like 10 seconds. Okay, we're in. Shit, I had Billy in here for 6 fucking hours.
Billy, don't shut up.
You know what? When you're passionate about what you like,
Absolutely.
Well, like, there's no short phone calls, you know? Like,
Yeah.
if we talk, it's gonna be the day. That's what we're talking.
Yeah, but when you're having fun and you're passionate about what you like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not about to shut anybody off when they're talking about
Like,
something they love.
It's welcomed when it's like Billy, because I want to talk to Billy. But if it's some other person that's calling, I'm like, Jesus, I don't want to answer the phone.
No, fair enough.
Like my father, get
It's like,
silent.
Don't fucking text me. Whatever you just said to me could be in a text.
And Billy, I told you never call me when I'm practicing my kung fu.
Okay, so let's talk about the main event because
Banger.
the main event was for the Heartland title, which is the illustrious Ray Leon versus Chance Kerrigan, and Chance has said on Bumping Chops, calling all sassholes, and in his promos that he didn't feel like Ray was holding that belt the way he needed to, and he felt like Ray was never there for him when he was going through all the horrible shit he went through, all with the Seventh Seal last year.
Did he say that?
Yes, he
did.
He
legitimately.
felt Ray wasn't there for him?
Yes.
But
He was
Ray's knee
injured.
was hurt. Yeah, but he was...
It was his quad. I
Well-
was in the ring when it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, great match. Just
Right.
saying.
Yeah,
Just
imagine the
saying.
match
It
we
was
would have
beautiful.
had if one of them wasn't concussed and the other one didn't tear his quad.
Who was concussed?
Aaron, 3 minutes in.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I was bleeding to death, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm the only one who's fine. I'm the only one who's not hurt."
But we said it on, like, that Ray, he was doing commentating, and we saw, like, when Chance was
Okay.
getting his ass kicked by Blade,
Right,
he
right.
freaked the fuck out.
Hold
he
on.
went there.
Hold
he
on.
jumped in the ring.
Yeah, but he waited.
So-
That's so you got to listen to Chance because while Chance's wife is getting drug out in a body bag, and while Chance is getting his ass kicked by the Seventh Seal, Ray is still on commentary waiting the whole thing.
As I said
out.
earlier, sometimes it's not what you do; it's what you don't.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So that is Chance's whole thing, and he has said many times, "I still love you. You're still my brother, but this title deserves better than what you're going to give it." And I will say again, it's not that calling all or tagging him and bag him agrees or disagrees. We just know that this was a fucking battle. It was a hell of a fucking match. At one point, we thought we were pretty sure they were gonna fucking kill each other. So many near falls. I think my 2 got broken. Like I couldn't scream 2 any fucking more. That at one point, I'm pretty sure Ray was cross-eyed and he's like fake swinging at like fucking people. They would just damn near fucking killed each other. But in the end, Chance fucking won and is our new Heartland title champion. And it's crazy because he just came off of the heavyweight title.
No, the independent.
Sorry,
Independence
independent child.
Championship.
And he held that for 2.5 years. Yeah, 2.5, almost 3. And so what the fuck's he gonna do with the Heartland title? I mean, he's one of those, he is a fighting champion. There was not a fucking show, whether it was Salina or Wichita, that he did not defend that title if he was asked to.
And that's the thing too. You have a very solid defense every single month for 24 months, 28 months, whatever it may be. And every single opponent, he's not just working with random out of town like guys coming in for a hopeful opportunity. It's he's in there with heavy hitters. He's in there with regulars that know the territory, know the style. They know him personally, friends, enemies, whatever. And he's absolutely working his ass off match by match by match, and he's succeeding every time. He's not one of those guys that's like, I'll defend it when I want to, or I'll wait until the clause gets to the last several days. It's, I'm going to defend this title because that's what I'm all about. I'm a champion that says I'm going to make this title more important than it is today, and I'm going to put my stamp on it by allowing it to be relevant, not because I have it, but because of what I do with it.
Yeah. And Chance was one of those, he didn't give a shit if it was 1-on-1, 2-on-1, 3-on-1,
Ladder
6-on-1. Jesus Christ, how many the match on at the state fair where they hung it on a fucking ladder. How many people were actually in that match? Was it 12?
No, not that many.
It wasn't that many,
I
but
think
it was quite a few.
It was quite a few,
few.
but he still had to climb all of those fucking people to retain his title, and he did, and he wore that title with pride. So I understand. Both legitimate arguments. If you listen to them, I understand both of them. But I feel like Chance is going to do amazing things with this title because I've seen him do it. But I don't necessarily believe that Ray didn't defend the title the way a title holder should.
Or
'Cause he
Ray
fought it
kicks
when it
the
was-
shit out of him and then Johnny Faith cashes in and wins the
Right. I was
championship.
like, I don't think Ray's
that's
done.
a smart
I don't think
idea.
Ray's done. Just because Chance got it doesn't mean Ray's going to back down and like, I'll let you have it. Little
You know
brother.
what? If I was Johnny Faith, I would 1000% put that fucking shit into play. Because how smart
I
is
would
that?
be calling Ray every day. You should.
That is money.
You need
That
to get your
is
back. You
smart
need to get
shit.
your get back, dude. You need to go kick that man's ass.
If I want to be the title, I'm gonna make your friend, and then I'm gonna make my friend. He's gonna do all the heavy work, and I'm gonna cash that shit in. Roll it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You're dead.
Imagine
so.
all this time you all just thought Johnny Faith was a good guy, and then you find out he's a bad guy.
Oh my
Bad
god,
boy.
You know how different HCW would look. Like that changes the entire perspective.
Johnny
of
Faith
fucking
in a suit
everything.
with the championship over his shoulder.
I feel like so many
That's
men
a
have-
Sergeant Slaughter. Like, I'm going back to the 90s, bro.
Right.
Like, you bring in. Are we bringing Sabu in? Can we bring in Sabu? Who's Sabu?
Sabu's dead.
He's
I know. No, give me a new one. Actually, you'd be pretty close to Sabu shit.
He's dead.
I know, but if you were making a Sabu type character is what I meant. Or bring in, what was that other one you liked? Mr. Not Mr. Fuji. That's not who I'm thinking of. The Middle Eastern guy with the...
Oh, the Iron Sheik.
Yeah, bring in an Iron Sheik, man. We need more foreign characters anyway. Jay just wants the Cold War to be replayed 7,000 times over.
Russian villains.
A good old-fashioned foreign heel is very good, whether it be the Russian or the Iranian or, you know, just any foreign menace that thinks that their country's better than ours. It's a guaranteed heat getter, and then it's like a guarantee that you can get your patriot over. So like the fact that we don't have a menace for Johnny Faith right now means he could become the menace.
Sergeant Slaughter did. He
Yeah,
switched
that's what I'm saying.
sides.
What's old becomes new again.
I mean, ain't no... we see it all the time when we replay this shit, like 30 years later after people have done forgot or, you know, us old fogies done die. You just play that shit back and people think it's brand new.
Are you familiar with Skandar Akbar?
Yeah.
World Class Championship Wrestling. Mm-hmm. I would watch some Skandar Akbar. We're very familiar with Skandar Akbar. He worked with us. I was a teenager for the last several years of his life. He was actually the manager of my trainer, and they both had like a foreign Iranian or even Egyptian like curly-toed boots that they put the
Full on.
full-on foreign menace stuff. Like.
America eats that shit up,
And
bro.
the funny thing is, like, my trainer, like, he looked like he was from Iran, Iraq, or Egypt or something like that. He's just a native guy. He's just a Native American dude. But
If we had a Middle East, yeah.
Middle East, that's what I was going for. Middle Eastern.
American does eat that. In our day, it was all Russian. If you were Russian, if you walked in, you could be anybody. If
Sure.
you said you were Russian, we were gonna. That was heat, like legitimate heat.
Yeah.
So the main event was amazing. I understand that people were by this time really worn out, and I think a lot of it was shock too because that match was so fucking good.
Yep.
What do you say when you love two people who are killing each other? At some point, it just becomes like covering your mouth and just fucking watching.
Well,
Like, shit.
you also have the problem of like when you see King Kong fight Godzilla, nobody really cares who wins. They just enjoy the fight.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
holy
And
shit.
It's like you just want to see the fight, and it's kind of like the reason why. And again, it sucks being in the main event because sometimes you don't get that great reaction you were hoping for. You're just sad that it's over. You're like, damn.
Yeah, fight forever. That's what I was
I could have
thinking.
used a little more of that, and. It's contradictory because it's like, it's a long show. It's like, give me more. That's a great fight. I hate to see him lose. Oh man, I wish he would have won. Like it's just a dumb fucking wrestling fan.
Yeah, I am so excited about what's going to come for HCW in the future. I'm excited for the show. I think it was a great success. Best HCW legacy so far.
I agree.
I'm very proud of everybody that y'all worked so fucking hard. You did a great job. You did exactly what you were supposed to do, and you adjusted to the outside bullshit that happened. And so thank you, fucking HCW, for doing everything that you're supposed to do and then some.
Good work, team. Go Ducks.
Good work. Yeah.
And I want to take a minute. Thank you, Drake Gallows, for coming on and giving us your time. I am sorry it took so long.
You are welcome.
So hopefully you have a safe drive back. Do
Oh,
you
yeah.
have any
Social.
where can we find you
Oh, primarily, I do not like to advertise my personal accounts. Like, I do have them; they exist, but I like to drive everybody towards Unified Wrestling Oklahoma.
Okay.
I'm a company guy, not a selfish guy. I want everybody to see the product, take a look at it. It is, whether it be the TikTok, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, Unified Wrestling Oklahoma. And I will say this: we have had a YouTube channel for about 2.5 years now, and we're pushing 3,000 subs.
Wow.
And if we get that 3,000, I will promote a free event.
Hey, let me know when that shit happens, dude.
I will promote a big free event, no ticket sales whatsoever. We will donate our time just as a thank you for the subs. So if people want to help with that, give somebody a chance to get out of the house, not spend any money for once.
Absolutely.
I'll do it.
Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for everybody else that's has been patient.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Miss Jordan, for coming along and having fun with us. You don't leave right away. You stick around.
Jay, thanks for coming.
Jay, thank you.
Great day.
I would
just
say
likes
I will
listening to
say
your
that
voice.
this is the most insightful podcast I've done.
Oh,
so
well,
far.
that's good enough. I will continue to speak as long as I have something to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned
Except
a lot
for that,
today.
you have a long
Thank
drive.
You very
So.
much.
Thank you. Follow Tag 'em and Bag 'em on all socials. We're on YouTube. If you want to follow, just listen to the podcast. It's Spotify, Apple Music, and iHeartRadio. You can also follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. Instagram is under my name. Everything else is Tag 'em and Bag 'em. Follow, like, share, comment, criticize, because I know you love to do it. And otherwise, have a wonderful fucking Sunday. Peace be with you, peoples. Toodles.